One. Okay, hello everybody. We are back at the Dorkvision stream. Just a single announcement. We are not going to be streaming next Sunday. Next week I'm taking it off, so there's going to be no Wednesday stream, no Sunday stream. We will convene the next week, starting on Wednesday and then again on that Sunday. So mark your calendars. I'm going to try and get some stuff done next week. And yeah. You can watch our sister stream on Wednesdays from 7 to 10. This stream is normally from 9 to 12 on Sundays. So, last time, on the Dorkvision stream, the party set forth from Urzark after spying on their allies and after making sure they were on the up and up, securing their rides, securing their funds. They headed out into the wilderness of the Scablands, named so for its rocky mountains dotting the landscape like scabs on a dead desert corpse. I didn't say it was pretty. So you guys headed out, encountered some rough terrain, and then encountered a sandstorm in which you met a foray of hobgoblins and gnolls working together, oddly, rallying under someone known only as the Jaguar. The Devastator, the mage that you questioned after defeating them, said that they were trying to unite the Scablands, the monsters of the Scablands. And you let him go, and he seems to have not come after you guys. After another day of travel, you guys got a bit lost, even with Tethys survival checks at the lead. But that was when you noticed that there were several shapes flying overhead, and identified them as blue dragons. Before you could do anything, a lightning bolt streaked across the sky down towards the ground, and that is where we left off. So let's go.
Cry.
Yeah, cry. Yeah. So,
Let's get big with the big talk.
is Jay here yet? No. Okay, that's fine. They will let us know when they're in. Okay, so, as you guys are rushing, you have like a cliff face to your right, and the dragons were like streaming overhead. The lightning clambers to the ground, causing the sand to instantly like crystallize into shards of glass that shatter all over the place. Let's take you to the old map. Yep. I said, oh.
Hola.
Hello.
There it goes. Okay. Oh, and Boon Crash is here. Hola.
Hello.
Yeah, I just finished the recap. So the
Dragons, a lot of bad.
the dragons are streaming across the sky, and they just crashed a bolt of lightning down towards the ground near you guys. The horses start whinnying, and Tethys goes to like steady his horse, and he yells, "Run for cover!" And you guys see the dragons land. There's three large dragons, big enough to just tackle a horse, really. Though they don't look quite as old as Kemidrixa, the black dragon you faced in the Underdark. As they slam into the ground, you hear several more bolts of lightning, and then they start swiping their talons around. As the dust clears, you note that they are not actually attacking you. They seem to be attacking several insectoid creatures that were just peeking out of the ground. They're now spewing blood all over the place as they viciously rip into them and tear apart their carapaces. There is an even bigger dragon overhead that is circling down towards the ground. You guys note that they have not actually seen you yet. Tethys screams, well, not going to scream at this point, but he just gestures to you guys, "Come on." And then he like starts rushing towards the nearest like incropping to this this cliff face. They seem to have a whole bunch of like holes in them, and he rides on inside. Whoop. someone is taking control of Comet.
Will the animals fit?
You're not sure. Tethys, as he pops back out, he gestures to you guys again. Goose flies over and sees that there is actually a hefty hole in this wall. Tethys rushes back inside. I'm gonna need you guys to make stealth checks if you're going to follow him, or do whatever you want.
Okay. I'm gonna stealth, or at least attempt to stealth.
Fair enough.
I attempted, but that's not a good attempt.
Ooh!
Oh.
Ooh! Success! So good!
And
So stealthy.
Pran is going to try this as well. Whoop. Ooh. There it goes.
Shit.
Okay, yeah, Pran is looking good. I just need Amon and Mao's options if you guys are doing anything.
I guess go try to hide.
Okay.
Stealth. What the hell? Oh, okay. Click on the horse.
Yeah.
Right.
I've also, I don't know if I mentioned this last time, I reorganized the macros. They should
Yeah,
all have a
do
0
you-
next to them.
Okay, I did not. I thought I was clicking on the horse.
Yeah. I did that because my macros were all screwed up over everything, so I just wanted them to always be in the same place no matter what token I click on. Okay. And Mao, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hop off my horse. I'm gonna walk with the horse's reins in hand, and I'm gonna stealth.
Okay.
That seems like a bad idea.
Send the horse off. Get eaten.
Oh, that's lose your deposit, I guess.
I mean, you guys are adventurers.
I was trotting over with Mortimer, which is why I failed my stealth check. Come on, lizard, you be quiet.
There it is. Okay. Looks like... Oh, damn. Looks like these guys aren't bound to things. Hold on a second. Okay. It looks like as a group, you guys have succeeded against these younger dragons. Pran is going to move as well with you guys into this cavern. And let me know if you guys can't control your horses and whatnot. As you guys...
Keep stealing other people's.
Yeah, you all can control the riding horses, so just be careful of that.
Basically, if anybody fails, or if it's something worse happening, I'm just gonna smack Cricket's butt and send him on his way.
I'm just gonna hang near you, I guess. Like I don't want to. I don't want to walk out there.
Mortimer climbs up the ceiling.
Okay, Mortimer climbs on the ceiling to conserve space. So,
I'm gonna try climbing on the ceiling to conserve space.
fair enough. You can kind of like keep your feet in its reins that it comes with.
So if I get under a 5%, I fail.
Oh yeah, with the boots. I forgot you had the boots.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to use them yet.
Yeah, they do not fail. It's 5 or less %, not 95 or more. You could also just roll a d20, and if it's a 1, it's a fail.
What do you know?
But I want to roll a d100.
That's allowed. Okay, so if you guys are where you want to be, the larger of the dragons touches down. There it is. It then stalks towards the Ankugs that are down there, dead and destroyed and being torn apart by these younger ones. It then tears off a piece and then grabs it underneath its talon. It then just starts kind of looking around, surveying the area like a like a meerkat, but
Like a mama bear.
an adult blue dragon. It starts looking around the space, and then it starts speaking lowly in Draconic. Does anybody speak Draconic? Because if not, nobody can understand it.
Abyssal.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Can Mortimer understand Draconic?
No, Mortimer is not a dragon. He's a
Okay.
giant lizard, although I think he's celestial when he's summoned through Find Steed, but that does not allow him to speak Draconic. Okay, Zumasu, you go out there and you're hiding behind this, like, rock right here, but you can see that the dragon is actively looking about. Mao and Amon, what are you guys doing? You're separated from your group, and you're not sure what they're up to.
I'm gonna whisper into the stone. Guys, we're in the cave.
I'm gonna back up.
There's enough space.
Well, it's too late to move now.
I relayed that back to him. I was like, yeah, we're not fucking moving until they're gone.
Do you want us to just hunker down, or do you need help?
They're not attacking us, so I don't think we need help. Just don't.
Why would you get out of the cave that you willingly went in?
I
Alright.
relay this.
Okay.
Mao
Wait.
and Amon, I need you guys to make animal handling checks. It seems that your horses have caught a glimpse of the dragon from around the rock, and Cricket is starting to freak out, and it's starting to freak Hornsmacker out. Turns out they do not like its frightful presence.
That's fine. If the horse fails, I'm smacking its butt and sending it on its way.
Well, it's you. If you fail. Okay, you guys are able to calm down your horses well enough that they are not making any noise.
I said, be as quiet as a cricket. And I'm just gonna look at the muzzle and just hold on to it. Ow.
You mean the loudest bug at the middle of the night? Yes.
Be as
Let's
quiet
be
as a cricket.
that.
Look, I was thinking of nighttime. Don't worry. Leave it alone.
Tethys gets off of his horse, as does Pran. Boomcrash, you see before you that there's actually something in this cavern, a straight-up doorway. It's covered in strange runes, perhaps a language, although you can't really make head nor tails of it. What languages do you speak, actually?
I speak. Hold on.
Otherwise, it seems to...
Orin and Common.
Okay. Yeah, you do not understand it. It seems to show an image of a serpentine figure. It has the legs of a serpent and the torso of a man, and
The legs of a serpent.
yeah, well, the bottom half of a serpent.
I was thinking
Sorry,
that.
I
What
was-
the fuck is that?
I was very
It
confused.
has two noodle legs. No, it has one noodle leg, and its head seems to have a cobra hood upon it, and its face is that of a cobra. It is holding what appears to be a crook and a sword of some sort across its chest.
I cast comprehend languages.
You cast this spell. Tethys is like feeling the walls, and he's like looking at them. There's some markings here, and sure enough, there are also some like primeval sort of markings on the walls, almost like cave markings, but they seem to show similar stuff in a similar language. Amon and Mao, are you guys still like waiting? I just need to check in periodically.
Like there's no real reason to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
The party has effectively been split. Nice job.
Y'all could have come with us.
Not with the dragons are hanging around.
All right, stop talking to my ear. I give you the earring. Take it. Jesus.
Let you guys argue. Pran is also going towards the
Wait, I have the
entrance.
stone. I can just talk through the stone. I don't need the earring.
You can talk through stone?
The communication stone.
I thought we only had one.
Yeah, I don't remember who had it.
And I have the other one, and one of you have the other one.
No.
Does
Yeah,
Amon and
that's
Mao
what
have
guys-
the stones?
I think Amon and Mao has the stones.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You can't
okay.
hear.
We're over here, over. I'm over here,
Oh,
over.
right. That makes more sense. Okay.
Okay.
Oops.
I thought I had at least one of them.
I think you did have it at one point, but I believe you guys gave it up for another reason.
Because it's so unlikely for Mao and Amon to voluntarily be together.
That's true.
It's very true.
Statistically
Usually it's-
negligible.
A different divide. So, yeah, this was unprecedented circumstances.
Pran is just at the entrance looking with Zumasu. Boomcrash, you cast Comprehend Languages, and it begins to wash over you the comprehension of the languages. It seems to detail the exalted deeds of some figure, seemingly the leader of this place, called Tlazanok the Fang.
Okay, very metal.
And the other words depict how his great empire spanned most of the Scablands, although it's using an older term for Scablands, one that you can understand through your words, but it seems to be talking about more like a savanna than an actual desert. It also says, "Whosoever disturbs his tomb will be cursed with swift death."
Uh-oh. We've already fucked with the tomb, and that went badly. So I'm not gonna open this door. I'm going to creep and get closer to Zuzu and sort of use the telepathy walkie-talkie and be like, hey, there's another cursed tomb doorway at the other end of this. I don't love the idea of going into another cursed tomb, unless you're game to fight our way out again.
I mean, you realize that Mao and Amon didn't make it in here. I'm just trying to see if they're gonna head over here. Obviously.
Oh, fuck.
I don't see.
Okay.
Don't they have like a teleportation cape or something
I mean,
that
I
can
don't know
take
what
two
they're
people?
doing.
Okay.
First of all, I can only go in a zero direction, and secondly, that abandons the horses.
So,
We need the horses to continue the trek.
okay. I'm gonna look at Goose, salute him, and send him out.
Okay. Have Goose make a advantage stealth check. This is not necessarily stealth, but just to not be noticed as a crow.
Oh, he's doing great.
The dragon sees this crow fly out of the cave. Goose kind of like goes up and perches like just on a piece of the cavern or whatever, and just like starts pecking at something.
Crow, don't worry. Peck, don't worry.
Why don't you, Boomcrash, make a deception check?
Okay.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just a
Can
bird.
you communicate with the bird if it's this close?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And the
anytime
bird
she
can
wants.
talk. Okay.
Well, the bird can mimic the sounds of talking and its intelligence, so it can kind of talk.
Yeah,
You can
it talks in the
basically
same way
tell
that
the
Boomcrash
message
does.
to be like an answering machine type thing.
Yeah.
Okay. What if I use Mortimer to give them a distraction?
Let's not go there just yet.
Okay.
So,
I'm just saying that's an option. That way they can
What-
keep their damn horses.
yeah. What's the deception for the goose?
Well, that's I was gonna kind of use yours because you're like kind of asserting direct control just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And the dragon just stares at it for a while before finally, like, turning back to what it was doing. Doesn't seem to have taken notice.
Whew. Okay. I'm gonna send the goosey
To take a gander.
over here.
Oh, no. Gander.
Just take a goosey gander.
Take a goosey gander, and going to plop on Mao's head. And okay, I'm going to ask something, and you can totally say the answer is no. Because the rules for the telepathy is that typically they have to be in sight.
For your familiar, I don't think that's the case.
Okay.
For
It's
your
not for
your
familiar,
ability,
but if I am using my familiar sight because I can see through Goose, can I communicate with Mao and Amon with the telepathy?
oh,
That's the question.
I think you can communicate through Goose
Okay.
because Goose effectively can talk.
Okay. Cool. So Goose is gonna ask, it's like, hey guys, what do you want to do? We're in the cave.
Not move? Like
Yeah.
like we're doing fine. Like why do you keep on asking?
Do you tell them about the thing you found?
Yeah, that there's a door, like a cursed tomb in the cave, so we're not too keen on going through that.
Then don't go through it. Like there's
We're
no
not going to go through it, but now we have direct communication, so get your panties out of a bunch.
Well, I'm saying there's nothing to communicate about. Like there's nothing to do. Just wait it
Mon
out.
saying is, yeah, we just wait it out. We
Yeah.
just wait for them to leave.
I'm okay with that, but now we can also talk.
I pet the bird.
Oh.
How does that work? Am I petting Boom Crash or am I petting Goose?
You're petting Goose, but Boom Crash has direct sensation of it.
I scritch behind the ears.
Boom
Very
Crash's
good.
legs are kicking a little bit.
Yeah, Zumasu, you guys noticed that Boom Crash's legs are kicking.
I guess she made contact.
I put two talons up and it's like, okay, we're sort of disconnect with Goose and silently using the telepathy communicate with everybody and be like, hey, we're just gonna lay low for a while until they leave. So let's just not do shit. Okay?
The Marn nod their heads, and then they kind of like back up down the cave so as not to anger the dragons and tend
Yeah.
to the horses.
Yeah. Zuzu, like, take a step or two back, please.
No.
I kind of want to keep a little beat on them, so I'm just gonna go prone and shimmy.
Sumasu falls prone and shimmies backward.
Wait a second, I'm on the ceiling.
Sumasu, actually that's not gonna work because the boots aren't exactly giving you spider climb. Your feet are just attached to the ceiling.
Okay, but could I are there stalactites on
Nope.
this thing?
No, it's kind of an empty cave. It almost looks
Alright.
like it was carved out. This far in, you can see the start of the markings on the wall as well.
Okay, so I guess I'll climb down and then just kind of prone, try and find a little corner to just kind of keep a poke in at least in the front of the cave.
Okay.
I guess should I make a high check or anything?
I mean, they don't seem to be after you. Making
I'll just-
another check is just you kicking over stones to try and get seen.
Okay, I guess I'll just chill here. I just want to poke my head out, make sure that they don't come close.
Okay. Yeah, they are just passively enjoying their meal. It's probably going to be a little bit before they leave. If you guys want to take a short rest, you definitely can. Not that anything has actually happened. But about an hour is probably going to pass while they eat their meals and then lounge about the place. Are you guys doing anything in the meantime during this?
Not really. We had a rest before we got here.
Okay.
Just gotta wait it out. Like they gotta unless dragons are looking for something, like they should go away soon. Like
Hopefully we didn't run into their nest or something.
Oh, the Yankee aren't that interesting.
No, they aren't that interesting. They're just eating them. It seems that they were hunting them from above, but didn't see you guys from the cliff face. After a while, the Ankegs are totally devoured, and the young dragons just start like moving about the place. Two of them are like arguing over like the scraps and like pulling at the legs that are getting torn apart like lobster claws. Um,
Yum.
one of them like starts moving about in this direction, and you guys up here just kind of move upward. I know there's not really space on the map, but you guys move upward past that rock to make sure that you're not seen. But then the blue dragon it starts sniffing the ground, and then it like pops its head up and like looks to the left and right, and it starts like circling in place before it chooses a direction to go. And it starts heading, following the trail back up here. Mao and Amon, you hear the loud approach of this giant beast. What are you guys doing while you're hiding?
Smacking that ass of that horse.
Right.
I
Amon?
take my
What?
gear off of it first, or like cut the saddle.
Okay.
All
That
right.
way it looks like a wild horse instead of a person.
I mean, I guess that's the way it's gonna be. It's like, okay.
Okay, well you have an action if you want to use it, Amon.
No, no. I'll see what's gonna happen.
Okay. You smack Cricket's ass, and in order to make it go the direction you want it to go, I'm gonna just have you make a animal handling check. It's fairly easy. Just gotta slap its ass the right way. Yep, that's the way.
Yippee.
Cricket starts rushing out to the north, away from the dragons, rightly, and the dragon hears this and instantly takes flight over the like rock that you guys were hiding behind and zooms off towards Cricket. And you guys hear a deafening lightning bolt, and then a whinny cut short, and the dragon stomps down about 100 yards to the 100 feet to the north. You look out from around the corner, and it's devouring the corpse of the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Corpse is a corpse of horse of horse. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Cricket didn't last very long.
Mm-mm.
The adult dragon goes up to the north to see what its dear boy has found. You guys doing anything or still hunkering?
Hiding.
I think I'm gonna back off. Actually, this noise is probably a good cover for me to just back off.
Okay.
I'll follow your lead then.
How far are you backing off? Like, just heading back where you came?
Yeah, basically, like,
Are you keeping the goose on you?
I assume
Yeah,
Goose
Goose
is
is staying
following.
with you guys.
well, Goose is staying with Mao, like, try to keep up. I'm on the horse, so whatever the horse goes, I'm only just gonna put in the corner of the map because so I can click on it. But how much farther the horse can go without drawing too much attention?
I'm gonna say it probably wouldn't be able to dash.
No, I'm not gonna like make it a full speed, but
If it's moving
There's
stealthily, it would
nothing.
have to move at half speed.
all right,
So probably like 30 feet.
that's fine. The important thing is to back the hell away
Okay.
while the sound of screaming is in the air.
You guys in the cave hear activity, and you hear a horse like whinny, but you guys go out to take a peek around the corner, and you see that it's devouring a horse corpse to the north. Boom Crash quickly checks in on Goose and sees that they have moved and are down a horse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The hour proceeds to pass, and after a while, the young dragon that got Cricket puts it in a doggy bag, and Mom says it's time to go. We have McDonald's at home, and the young dragons start to take off as the adult dragon roars, and they start like circling up towards the sky like vultures. And then after a tick, the adult one swoops off of the ground and follows them. However, it's now in the sky, and I am now going to have you guys on the outside make stealth checks. Just because they have a vantage point where they could see you now.
Shit.
Just the guys on the... Well, I guess Goose, yeah.
Yeah.
I had goose under my cloak.
Sure.
Well, shit.
Yikes. That is technically a 50-50. Let's have the horse make a check.
Okay.
Alternatively, you can substitute it with an animal handling from Amon if you choose.
Well, I already rolled it.
Okay. The dragons, one of them, eventually, while it's circling in the sky, catches a glimpse of the horse off near the cliff face that you guys have like tried to hide in a thicket of scrubs. It starts storming towards you guys. You guys have an action before it enters.
All right. In that case, let's cast the life shell.
All the XP just for us.
Okay, you cast anti-life shell. Mao, are you doing anything?
Hiding.
Okay. Is Goose doing... Well, I guess Goose is hiding.
Goose is in my pocket. I have him wrapped up like a little
Like a little
bird
burrito.
in a blanket. Yeah, a little burrito.
Okay. The young dragon is going to use its breath weapon and launch a lightning bolt towards you guys. It's a 60-foot line, so it does it when it's about that far away. Each one of you is going to make a dexterity saving throw.
What are those?
Ouch.
The horse too, right?
Yeah, if you're on the horse, so it's gonna be that.
Yeah, horse is dead. God damn it.
There
I
goes
was
the
trying
deposit.
so hard to stay being a fucking horse.
Okay, and Mao got an 11.
Mm-hmm.
It is dex bait. Well, so you're gonna take half.
Half damage.
Gotcha. The lightning streams down towards you guys.
Does this mean Goose is poofed?
Probably because
Goose needs to.
save.
Yeah, Goose needs to make a save. Dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Goose poofs anyway.
Yeah.
It'll be high. So
Okay. Bye, Goose.
Okay. So Mao, you're gonna take 23 damage, and Amon, you're gonna take 45, and the horse dies as well.
Okay. Boom Crash smacks Sumasu and is like, they were spotted.
There's still like 3 dragons out here.
They are up in the sky.
All of them?
All of them, yeah. The one to the north is diving down towards them, but it hasn't quite reached them yet.
I
Okay.
don't know what we can do. I guess, Mortimer, come here. We're gonna try and rescue him and run back to the cave, I guess.
Fog Cloud.
I jump onto Mortimer and I'm gonna just use him to charge over to see if I can grab whoever doesn't have a horse.
Okay.
And I cast Fog Cloud.
Okay, do you have access to that? Not the spell, I mean the, probably don't. I'm
Is the
gonna...
map, like, weirdly small?
It is weirdly small. It's not just
Okay.
you.
Alright, I'm like, I see them, but I don't see them.
I'm gonna
Yep.
give this to Boom Crash for the future. Okay, here's Fog Cloud. Where do you want it? You should be able to control it.
Oh, neat. Thank
It's
you.
not greatly visible, but
it's something.
it's something.
Oh, I can't.
You can't?
Yeah, I'm not that one. Hold on. I can do this one, so.
Okay. I knew what the problem was anyway, but... Okay, so is that where you're going to putting it?
Budget over 1, yes.
Okay. The dragon is above this, but yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on the map layer to lock it in place and put it below everything. Okay, Zumasu, you grab onto Mortimer, and you have an action as well. At some point, we may have to roll for initiative, but for now, I'm just doing taking turns.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out the ruler to see how far I can go. Alright, how far can a giant lizard go with one move action?
If you shift, double-click, it will tell you they have a 30-foot movement speed.
Okay, so I can basically just reach them with 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
So, guess that's all I'm gonna do.
Well, Mortimer has their actions, and then you have yours.
Yeah, so I'm gonna first move Mortimer over here with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, get on, we're going to the cave. So, if I can grab Mao, I'll grab Mao, because it looked like Cricket was dead.
It looks like that there is a singed amount of shrubbery. Mao appears to no longer be hidden by it. You can see Mao.
Okay, can I grab Mao and just be like, where's Amon? We're going back to the cave.
If Mao resists, that's on her.
I do not resist.
Okay.
Point over there.
Yeah, you grab on, and Mao is on the lizard. Boom Crash has done that.
Yelled at Amon, get on the lizard. Get on my lizard. We're going home.
Huh. Okay. Tethys has a very good spell that he can actually use for this. Tethys heads up to the front of the area, and he pops out here just so he can like get visibility. The dragons are like far above, and he looks over to where Mortimer was running, and he's going to cast Arcane Gate. I don't exactly have a thing for that, so I'll just use this cool fairy fire thing. Believe it's about yay big, 20 feet. He's going to create an arcane gate over here, and then he's going to create another one right over here. If you guys walk through that, you will pop out over there. Tethys creates this swirling cosmic force. You can swear you see the stars in front of it, but deep in the center you see several horses in a cavern. And Tethys yells, "Quickly! Jump through!"
Come on, you better follow, you dumbass.
And that's all Tethys can do right now.
Hey, you play HOTS. Remember Medee's portal? How no one takes them?
Take the damn portal.
Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll follow through.
Okay, Amon has an action. Yeah, Amon has an action now, and then the dragon's gonna go. So don't go yet, Zumasu and Mortimer.
Oh, well, Mortimer's gonna die again.
I'm gonna go through.
Amon goes through. You teleport. And the dragon lands down near the portal. It immediately starts... I'm going to move this to the back. It is going to engage. It's smart enough to not just go after Mortimer. It's going to swipe at Zumasu and Mao. It's going to use its bite first at Zumasu.
It hits.
Okay, you take 21 damage, 5 of which is lightning. Then...
Once I properly click my character, this corner is annoying.
Then it's going to swipe at Mao. And miss. Just going to remind myself. Yeah, it does have 2 claw attacks. It's going to use another claw attack against Mao. This time it's...
disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's great. It misses as you, like, swipe it away with your shield. and you guys have the turn. You guys can leap through the portal on Mortimer, which, yeah, and then.
I'm gonna throw. What did we have? I'm gonna throw hamster meat off into the distance
Okay.
as I hop through the portal.
You throw hamster meat off into the distance as you hop through the portal. Tethys ceases concentration on it as the dragon leaps over towards the portal.
It didn't even think twice about the meat.
Well,
It's hamster.
it's hamster meat. It's going after you guys. It's already
I never
eaten.
smelled it.
It just wants to kill.
It's like a freaking cat.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
God damn it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Meanwhile,
Dragons are assholes.
this dragon plummets towards the ground near Tethys. The other one is still cycling about, and the adult dragon is just like looking back to see what's going on. This one is going to launch a bolt of lightning at Tethys directly. And
Come on.
Tethys needs to make a dex save. Is that high enough? Please populate the chat. Okay, well, I looked at it manually. Yes, that is enough. So he's going to take half. Now roll for damage. Oh, it finally did it. We'll use the first one for 67. So that's going to be 34 damage to Tethys.
Jesus.
And then you guys have the turn, and Tethys is gonna disengage and run back in here.
Sounds like a smooth move.
Smooth move, my dude. Let's put an X on Cricket. And are you guys doing anything else before the dragons go? You guys are now collectively in this cavern.
I already used my actions to move in here and throw a piece of hamster meat. Quality actions.
What do I got?
You could trap us in here with a telekinesis.
Or I could cast, like, Avard's Black Tentacles or something, or Hunger Ifadar, in order to block off the entrance and buy us a little bit of time so we can get through the tomb, because I think that's where we gotta go.
I can use my darkness to at least make it harder to see. Maybe they won't notice us. That way you can save your spells because they do more damage and are better for.
Well, Mal, you hadn't done anything. You were just riding Mortimer, so you can do something if you want.
Yeah.
Darkness? We all good with that? Let's look around
Yep.
real quick.
Do it.
Okay.
Neat.
Some darkness.
Cool. I've just added darkness to your inventory, but I will also place it. Where do you want it?
Probably toward the entrance-ish.
Well, it's centered on the entrance now. Can you move this? No, you probably can't. But I bet you can move it. Bet you can move it now. Yes, you can. See, I know what's up. I know how to use Roll20. It just takes me a second. I know what's wrong. I just make a lot of wrong things. Okay, you place it there. I'm gonna put it on the map layer, so it's baked. Okay, Boom Crash. Darkness, you see shroud around you guys, and you see Mal, like, holding up their hands. Their eyes have, like, flowed over with black. It kind of reminds you of yourself, brings a little shadowy tear to your eye.
This reminds you of the moment when I was possessed? Oh boy.
A tear of abject terror. The dragons start swooping down, and they start, like, milling about in the darkness, from what you can hear. The third one finally lands as well, and they start sniffing about. You hear another bolt of lightning go off and slam into the cliffside. Finally, you hear a great booming, and the adult dragon moves in. Its giant head, like, kind of squishes in to the dark corridor. It seems to know exactly where you guys are in spite of the darkness.
Cancel your damn darkness.
It turns near Boom Crash, and Boom Crash, you feel the breath of its nostrils blowing at you. The heavy smell of ozone falls over the air.
I'm gonna do something potentially stupid, considering they already know that we're here.
Can't get any worse, so do it.
Okay. Hi, hey there. I speak to her telepathically. Can you leave us alone, please?
We have already eaten. What are you doing here in our hunting grounds?
We had no idea this was your hunting ground. We were just moving our way through. Do you happen to know where the fire giants are?
You will die for your trespasses.
Oh, come on. Can we work this out?
I heard he gave her a horse.
That depends. How much hoard can you offer?
Oh. What you looking for? Because I have a couple of interesting things.
I would like all of it. Do you know
No.
who I am?
Do you know who, oh, what? Okay, out of
Kamadrixa?
character. Kamadrixa?
Yep.
Do you know who Kamadrixa was? Emphasis on the was.
I am Eldginar. I work for Maluk Katrak, the one that you call the glass blower. The Scablands belong to me.
That's... But we didn't see it. I'm sorry. The sass is getting out. We're all gonna die. Maybe while I'm talking, somebody can, open the door?
Yeah.
Like,
They'll
can,
work on
Mal,
that.
can you do that, please?
Yeah.
I'll tap him out. There's a door in the back.
Yep.
You like kick Mal, like get the door.
Yeah. Literally, off the fucking lizard. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, get the door. Get the door. Get the door.
Fran is like following
okay.
you towards the back of the cavern.
Get off the...
So, my name is Boom Crash. I have a very shiny gold scroll case. Could I interest you in that?
It roars deafeningly down the hallway. I'm gonna need all of you guys to roll for a frightening presence. So wisdom
But
save.
what about people next to me?
Well, people within 10 feet of you, I think, can't be frightened. Is that it?
Yeah.
Then just Mao and Pran and all the horsies, except
God
Mortimer.
damn it.
I'm just gonna say the horses fail.
Oh, fuck.
They start running towards the back.
Door at least.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, I just said oh no. Sorry. Pran is going to attempt as well. Okay, no, Pran is cowering. They have their hand on their short sword, and they're like kind of quivering with it in their hands. Get the door, quick! And Mao, as you are trying to desperately like figure out how to open this thing, it doesn't look like it has any sort of normal opening mechanism. It looks like really you're not sure what opens it. I'm gonna need you to actually make an investigation check instead of sleight of hand.
Can you describe it again as well?
Sure. It's covered in arcane markings and runes. There is a figure dominating the whole thing with a cobra head and snake tail instead of legs. It has two weapons in its hands crossed over its head, chest. There's also like four figures that are like to the left and right of it, two on each side, like looking up to it and like praying to it almost.
Hieroglyphs, like Mesoamerican hieroglyphs.
In general, it kind of looks like that for the runes, but it's in a language that you can't read.
Infernal.
It is still in a language you cannot read.
Got it. Just checking.
You already know that it's a cursed tomb. Like
From the-
Goose conveyed that there was a door at the end, and that there was that it was apparently a cursed tomb. He did tell you that.
Well, it's either death or curse. So which one?
Wait,
Curse.
Yeah.
Curse, curse,
I'm gonna
curse,
back.
curse.
Can you guys get the door? Can you guys get the door?
Mao, you're desperately trying to figure out how to open this door.
Start punching its dick wherever I think its fucking snake dick.
Let me do it. I run over with my sword drawn.
Okay. You rush away from your companions, who are starting to get a little weak in the knees as their
I
furor
also
goes
have
away.
a very shiny blasted unicorn horn. This was kind of fun.
I use rock here on the door.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm just like, God damn it, I'll do it myself.
I was trying.
okay. Mao, you get shoved aside as Zumasu takes out Rock Hewer, and he points it at the door and speaks the command word, which is probably gnomish for open sesame. And
Really? I thought it was just a movement thing. Okay, whatever. I thought it was cool if I just hit things with it.
I mean, sure, you can do that too. It is a whacking motion that you do, but it's magic that ultimately does the trick. And a gaping hole starts to crack apart. And Zumasu, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution save as
You curse now, boy.
glowing glyph emerges in its place as the cracks appear in the door. All of the runes start to glow, and you feel a withering weakness come over you.
Is this at least magic based, of course?
No, it's a physical glowing rune that goes and slaps your head a few
I
times.
just need to make sure if I get my bonus.
It is, in fact, magical.
Okay.
You do have advantage.
So what kind of save is this?
Constitution.
I'm not great at that.
Finally.
Hey, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good. So you're going to take half of the necrotic damage. So you take 37 necrotic damage.
I am happy that I made that save.
Your flesh begins to wither and break away off of your body.
I'm shedding.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're shedding. The rune starts to fade, and the doorway is now open. Meanwhile,
That's how you do it now.
yeah, dummy. Meanwhile, the dragon begins to. It can't quite get in there at all, but it does stretch its neck out, and it is going to use a lightning breath down the hallway.
Oh, fuck me. Shield?
That is probably not going to help. It is not an attack.
That's all I got.
Zumasu, you were over here when this happened. Just letting you know.
Oh, I was just gonna yell back and run to back to them, like, guys, the door is open. Come on.
As you're starting to run back and yell this, the entire hallway fills with a 90-foot long, 5-foot wide line. Let me just get something here so I can angle it.
Man, this kills me. This would be sucking.
Okay.
Oh, you're not in the line. Oh, now you are.
Yeah, now it gets everybody.
Okay, so we have a few people next to me at least.
Yeah, and they actually have evasion, both of them. So, everybody in the hallway make a dexterity saving throw.
Bye-bye, horses.
By horses.
This is magic based, right?
It is not magic based. This is
Well,
this is just lightning.
Holy
Lightning.
shit.
You impose disadvantage?
Oh.
Or get rid of crits?
That is
No,
not a
no,
crit.
It's not an attack, so that just doesn't work that way.
Balls!
I just, I'm dead.
Oh, shit. You're not floaty dead, though.
I'm in the death. I have the parapap, so as long as he
Parapap,
doesn't take the
yes.
other one.
Yeah.
I have a parapaps. Mortimer disapparates. The Phantom Steed dissipates. The horses, they have taken more than twice their HP. They have holes blasted in them. They are quite dead. Amon is at 0. Tethys, and I never made checks for these fools. Dex. Pran.
Evasion?
Yeah, Pran has evasion.
I love how I got a natural 20 on the other one.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
this save is 19, by the way. So
Okay, I made it.
Pran actually failed, so Pran's taking half. 45 plus 3, 8. 48. Tethys takes half. And is still at 9, surprisingly. Boom Crash, what did you get?
I got a 21.
Okay, so you take half. So you take 48. Okay, and Zumasu, you are
I'm at 0.
You are at 0. Got it.
I already took some damage, and now that was 95. I only
Okay.
have 100 HP.
You guys have the round. The dragon begins clawing at the cavern. You can see like rocks starting to fall from the ceiling.
I will telekinesis Amon through the doorway.
Yeah, no, it's Tethys, like, I smack him on the shoulder and I point him to go and I'm covering the exit, so...
Don't have to tell me twice. He goes and he like starts grabbing at Amon. And let's see, he moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's gonna dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's kind of move here. Okay, and Pran is going to jump through easily enough. Let's do... Hold on a second.
We could have taken the dragons, guys.
Could have taken the dragons, guys. Come on. Come on. Okay, as you hear the dragon roaring down the hallway, Pran leaps through the doorway, and then puts up a hand to stop you guys. Traps! My danger sense is tingling. Meanwhile, Boom Crash, Mao, you guys can act.
Okay.
Sumasu is down.
Yeah, gonna help move him in.
Okay. You just move at half speed while dragging.
Okay.
What was that, Amon?
Death save.
Not yet.
Okay, okay. Well, I failed it. It's proactively failed.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom Crash,
So-
can you grab? I'll grab the other one.
Wait, what?
Zumasu's down and Amon is down.
Tethys has Amon, but he does still need, like, a few feet to get in.
So just help him bring him in.
Okay, so don't cave in the entrance. Because that's my other option.
That might be a good idea, too. I say do what you want.
I'm gonna last ditch. So the question is, would Shatter or Erupting Earth be best?
I vote Erupting Earth.
I think Erupting Earth explicitly, like, erupts the Earth. Shatter
Yes.
just deals damage to objects, but Erupting Earth is like, the terrain becomes impassable or whatever.
Okay, yeah, so Erupting Earth around the entrance, so it hits the adult blue dragon, but I'm also, like, getting the fuck out as well, so
Okay.
I think this is the furthest that I can move.
You point your wand at the entrance, and the walls start to quiver, and rocks start to fall. The dragon has peered its head in again. You can see a light start gathering in its throat before the rocks start to fall on its head. You see it like back its head out and shake it all off. You can't hide forever! It shouts beyond the entrance, and then starts screaming in Draconic.
Which I can still understand, maybe.
I think that doesn't need concentration, so yeah, it's just screaming epithets at you. Like, give me my gold or give me death.
Make fun of its mother before you leave.
Well, I can't see it anymore, so I can't communicate with it, but I can scream back. It's like,
Bitch!
eat my taint, bitch!
Dragon, look at me! Bitch.
Pretty much. You're not getting any of this chicken leg. Okay.
Okay, you have caved in the old entrance. As the rocks settle, you guys have the room. What do you guys want to do?
Feed us potions. I'm
Feed
just
us
able to fly
potions.
me to the moon as I am unconscious.
And yeah, now I will need those death saves. Amon has already done his, so just Sumasu.
I mean, I have the thing at closure. As long as I'm not attacked, I'm fine. Oh,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I could instantaneously get up.
Yeah, you're
see if-
you're
Yeah,
you're stabilized. So
I did forget about that, to be
I
honest. I always do.
did not instantaneously get up. I coughed up blood, but then I'm okay again.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you just kind of cough a bit, but otherwise you're fine. The wound instantly heals. That was just a part of it.
So do you want me to get a save?
Nope. You guys can act as you will.
I'm down, so.
Medicine check.
Don't you have potions? He's
Don't
the
you guys have
cleric, goddammit.
potions?
I maybe, yeah.
I mean, with me, you know I'm
I
fine.
do. I use a
understand.
healing potion.
Okay.
Drink up.
On Zimasu?
Fuck no, I'm on.
Oh, well, this is how much Amon gets healed for then. 6.
Okay.
6 HPs.
I'm back, and I was like, I look around. Okay. And Zumasu is getting, let's see, okay, hold on.
Oh, for some reason they're gonna
1, 2, 3.
punch
Okay.
him in the head. I don't know why. It was so in character in my brain.
Punch him for a death save and then
Oh,
heal
no,
him.
No,
No, you do it at one.
It's full for Zumasu, by the way.
Yeah, that's what it's 36.
36. Oh, nice. That's a lot.
I lean back up, coughing up for blood. I just spittled. Did
And
we
I gotta
win?
cast, and I gotta cast a death word on myself.
Did we win?
No, we
Yeah.
did not. But we had to go through this apparently.
This
I
is
gotta
the
point
cursed
it.
tomb. Okay.
Yeah. Good job opening it.
Oh, yeah, that was me.
Yep, there is a
And I give a
perfectly
side eye
round.
now.
There is a perfectly round hole within the doorway. You can see beyond that there are once again strange symbols on the walls. And Boom Crash, why don't you look up comprehend languages for me just to make sure that is still going.
Who else needs some healing? I got some lay on hands I can throw around.
Unironically me, but I'll take care of myself.
I mean, the things recharge if we take a rest, so I'm gonna give you 20 points.
it lasts an hour.
Okay. And it doesn't need concentration, so that's definitely still lasting.
Tethys is also hurting, right?
Tempest?
Tethys?
Oh, Tethys. Yeah, Tethys is hurting. He is grumbling. You can see that he's got a severe case of the struck by lightnings. Okay, 20 hit points.
Thanks for saving our butt, friend.
Don't mention it. It's what Kaifun would want me to do. And
Kaifin don't like dragons, right?
I'm sure he wouldn't approve of one of his disciples falling. But Kaifun, his trail does waver.
All right, let's so what? Okay, you said there were okay. Well, actually, I didn't hear anything, so I'm just gonna step on forth, not knowing what's going on.
Yeah, Pran immediately stops you, and then just like gestures to the ground. You see that there is a zombified like corpse there. It's like got withered flesh, and it's just lying dead on the ground. Pran then gestures towards the ceiling and walls and floor, which all have odd-shaped holes within them. They're of varying types, and they seem to be in line with a bunch of the like runes and shapes along the interior of this room. It's almost impossible to tell where any traps might be coming from. But there's definitely traps, Pran nods.
Can we take a short rest here? I think everybody's a little burnt and crispy.
Sounds good to me. Dragon doesn't seem to be coming in.
Fat ass couldn't fit.
You're welcome.
Good job.
Yes, good job, says Tethys. Let's take a breather. He gets out a pipe and starts smoking it as he sits down on the ground.
Join in with my pipe, and I make cool little animals.
He just kind of
Contest.
he does not share the lighthearted moment. It
I'm
seems.
definitely not lighthearted. I'm definitely staring very intently. It just happens to be fucking animals coming out of my pipe because that's what it does.
Make a bunny.
Do a flip.
I make it funny.
Okay.
Let me see how many dice I want to roll to heal my person.
Yeah, Tethys is gonna use some of his, I think, too.
Okay, advanced die roller.
I only roll 5 dice at a time because I'm too lazy to input the numbers. And 5 is the maximum it goes in the drop-down menu. Yeah.
Plus
Oh.
48. Okay. Tethys is looking a lot
on the
better.
back of holding and confused myself.
Pran has the same constitution, so I'm just gonna re-roll that. Oh, poor Pran. Not as restful. But yep, they're good. Okay. Okay, so you guys spend some time resting. You guys can spend hit dice where you want. Zumasu, your lay on hands doesn't come back until a long rest.
Yeah, so that's why I'm using my hit die.
Okay, so you guys recover any of your short rest abilities.
That's not awful.
Pran is going to get up after a while and start actively investigating this area. And is going to start looking around.
I can't believe we lost all our horses. I am annoyed.
Yeah.
Why am I outside? Oh, did I drag myself out there somehow?
Wait,
You
you're
don't look
outside?
like you're outside.
I'm by the dragons. I have an extra icon
You dragged your
You-
character out there.
But you're still in here. I'm looking.
No,
at you.
he made a new token by dragging it from
Oh.
the journal onto the page.
Oh.
That's what he did.
Oops.
You deserve to get 8.
You
I
saw
let
the
the
secret that's waiting
Mirozumasu
for
out.
you. There's like 10 liches out there. I'm just joking. Okay, so Pran starts looking around. I can't tell where these traps are gonna come out from. It would be
How about this?
impossible to dodge.
Okay, I'm gonna grab let's see, what is the okay, let me take the one of the white heads from the underground grave. Since they're whites, they should be pretty still juicy. So I'm going to bowl it down my lane.
Heh.
League of Gentlemen style.
I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna put my finger in the nose and the eyes like a proper bowling ball. Okay, I'm gonna roll it down. Go banana!
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh no, why would you make me do this?
Because you're doing something that might fail.
Yeah, that definitely failed.
Uh,
It's not really round.
Well, you start tumbling it out as you roll it along, and it kind of slips at the last second. As you've said, it's quite wet, and it lands about right here. And when it does, several spikes shoot up and skewer it in place. Well, that answers that. For that tile, I guess.
Okay, in that case, I still got another head. I can toss, since I tossed it here, I'm gonna toss it, roll it down there. Like, move over. I got a new lane to bowl.
New sleight of hand check. Let's see if we can get this in under 2.
Can you promise me if I die that you'll just never bowl my skull? Can you do something cooler with it?
I'll turn into a gazpacho bowl. How about that?
That's fine.
All right.
Similarly, spikes shoot up from there as well.
So
There we go. Pretty.
okay, but the spikes linger.
They do seem to linger, but after a good 6 seconds or so, they start to sink back down into the ground, and you can hear lots of gears or something working from deep within the stonework.
So it seems like we just gotta have something hit the things and then avoid the one thing. I don't know.
Well, the thing is, how tall are the spikes?
I'd say they're about 2-3 feet tall.
Okay, so if you run, you jump, you can jump over them, but then you'll hit into more spikes.
I mean, we could do the blind man thing with just a heavy bag on a stick, poke it, move, figure out which ones to go through, and kind of use that as a seeing rod thing.
Okay.
Pran kind of like looks over at the symbols next to him and goes, "I don't like that." And he points at this dude that's like drawn on the wall and has a scythe that's like chopping up wheat on the ground. There's a dude in front of him that's hefting a bag over his back.
Huh. I mean, kinda. I was saying we tie a bag to a stick, use the bag to figure out where the spikes are, and then follow the path that isn't spiked. I got the javelin here, and I got a bunch of hamster meat. I just need, and I do also have blankets, so we could make a bag for this.
I think it just means don't step on that spot because the weight is going to trigger it. The spikes kind of look like grass almost, or like wheat.
Is that how the pattern be?
Can I attempt to make a step onto the other side of the spikes? Like a running jump onto that square.
Then you're like impaled if that's size trap.
You can certainly try.
Okay, before you do that, I'm gonna throw a kobold skull onto the side opposite of it. I'm gonna just chuck it.
You chuck it. It lands pretty reliably in the square, and it just kind of clatters around on the ground.
I will retrieve it. So I'm gonna go and push Pran
Jump
out of the
over it.
way, and then jump over onto that spot and toss the kobold skull back to Amon.
Okay, that is your plan. I'm going to say, Mao, you need to make an athletics check for this. Just because it's like a solid 5-foot gap and you want to make sure that you clear any spikes.
Of course.
Not that they're up right now, but just in case.
Just in case.
Okay. You make your athletics check. You do seem to get up and over. As you land towards where the kobold skull was, you feel a plate move under your weight. I'm going to need you to make a dex save.
I get the entire feeling that this entire place is like this.
That's why I want to build. I'm gonna start building my stupid contraption. I got a javelin in my bag of holding. I got blankets, and I got hamster meat.
Mao, you jump to the side as spikes come up. You manage to deftly evade them with your evasion, but as you hop onto this other tile, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity save.
I hate everything.
Okay, you manage to, once again, evade the spikes.
I will do this whole gauntlet like this. Bring it on.
No! As I'm tying my hamster thing together.
Don't touch me, sissy!
Pren just kind of like holds up their hand like to protest, and then just kind of like eventually just shrugs and like puts his hand on Sumasu's shoulder. Just let her go.
I mean, we might be able to revive her.
Mao, as you reach
The floor is lava.
as you reach this next step, the spikes seem to have stopped. You're not sure what else is in store for you, but the same sort of like holes in the ceiling, walls, and floor are like everywhere around you. To the western wall, you can see that there are images on the walls, no longer of farmers in a wheat field, but now they seem to be chariots, and there are humanoid figures standing inside of them, and they're like shooting arrows off into the distance. You also see that the thing carrying the chariot appears to be a giant lizard of some sort, a Mortimer, if you will.
Huh.
I'm gonna also have you make a... gonna have to say history check. Okay. You don't determine any other unusual aspects.
Very average. I'm gonna pull out Cinder Smite though, and I'm gonna say Cinder Smite Ignite to light up the room.
Going ghost!
Fuck you. You're the one that made this rule.
I know. And I know exactly how stupid it sounds.
These two squares. So all 4 of these squares got spikes on them before.
Yep, they do seem to. These spikes recede.
Do we have torches?
I have
like-
a torch.
Yeah, if you guys have torches, you can pull them out.
Well, no, Cinder Smite is up, so I just wanted to use like a torch as like a light.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Do you have access to it?
I don't see it. For some
I think because
reason.
you have dark vision.
Yeah,
I made little spikes.
but I want full vision.
Yeah, sorry, you gotta do a warlock double sight sort of thing.
I
You
got the
should
double
all
part down.
have access to it.
I don't know. This is not showing it. Is it underneath Trekkers? No, this is Juliana for some reason. Oh, there you go. There's one.
It should be under DM tools if you have that. DM
Yeah.
tools MISC.
Yes. Okay, I see it now.
Neat.
Yep. And that usually never comes up in this group because everybody has dark vision.
Right. I'm just illuminating the room in case there's something else that we can see. Since
I'll set up a
technically
torch,
dark
too.
vision does black and white.
Mhm.
So do the murals or anything have color?
They do actually have color. You can see that the lizard being that was carved like in relief, they're a like the paint's cracking a lot, but there is paint there, and they're painted with like a dark olive green. You note that the humanoid figures, they also seem to have these thin white fangs painted in their open mouths, and they have a pale green color to them as well. It looks like there's also scales painted upon them.
Cool. Everyone looks like Zamo, so don't worry about it.
That's actually probably worrisome.
Well, then why am I over here and you over there, smart man?
Because you jumped, you idiot.
No, she's got a point.
Okay. What kind of check do I need to do for my weird little contraption I made?
Nothing. You just walk, and then you roll a 5% chance to see if it fails.
What? My weird little
Your boots.
Oh no, I'm talking about my Saki thing to trigger the trap and then avoid the
Oh.
spikes as I walk over.
Oh, okay. When you say my weird little thingy, I wasn't sure what you were referring to.
I have too many odd items.
Contraption, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
trying to basically make like a sort of dowsing rod type scenario here.
So you tie what's in the sack?
I'm just gonna put a bunch of the hamster meat and
Okay.
maybe a bedroll so it's a little bit heavier.
Zamal, so you
And I'm
pull out
just
the
gonna-
hamster meat, and it was fine a second ago, but you've noticed that it's actually covered in flies now. Several of them like come out of your bag as you open it, and there's a foul smell. Looks like the meat has entirely rotted through.
Because of necrotic damage.
Ah, fuck. I take every ration I have in my possession, put it in this blanket, tie it up, and then shove it in a bedroll and put it on and tie it to the javelin.
Okay.
Hey, no
I
use
would not
positional
use that.
roll.
I would not use that bedroll.
Yeah, I'm not using this again.
You tie it to the stick, and then you start punching it into the ground. It seems that there are several panels on the tiles on this ground that are affected by the weight. As you punch it into the ground with enough force, more than, say, a kobold skull, which is probably like a pound, you put some weight on it, and these spikes shoot
I
up.
mean, this weird thing probably weighs like around 40 pounds between everything inside of it, but especially if it's wet.
It's wet now.
Uh,
Yeah, these spikes shoot up as you slam it into the ground.
Okay, is there any space to like maneuver around the spikes or no?
There's not a ton of space, but you might be able to. It's just awkward because of how tall and pointy they are. Because it's like 2 to 3 feet tall, and there's a lot of them.
Okay. Can I so am I able to move through it or no?
I'm
Without
gonna
taking
say,
damage if I'm careful?
you can, but it'll take an acrobatics check because you have to do some twister moves.
I'm not good at that. God damn it. And I already know the spikes on the other side as well. I get. Anyone else got an idea? Because I can't. I'm like make a motion to my arm and just like I can't really avoid this very easily. I don't want to fall on my.
Alright, I have a.
Like,
Okay.
I can ride you. That's all I got is telekinesis to the other side.
I can teleport to the other side. The problem is that I need to know that the other side is safe. So
yeah, that was kind of my issue. Is just avoiding this one, getting the next one, and
Okay,
hitting
so
that
you
one
know
again
what?
is a problem.
Okay, I have an idea. Just let Mao take care of it.
Yeah, let me figure it out. I got this.
Mao, do you want my hickey thing so you can hit something?
I don't want a hickey.
No,
What's wrong
sticky
with
thing.
you?
I kind of like blush that I'm like, no, the stick, and I hold up my rotten meats.
No, I'm good. You can keep that.
And keep your rotten meat
alright.
sack.
God, I love.
So-
No, I accidentally closed the thing because I
Okay,
hit
so
tab
what
on
is,
it.
okay, what's actually happening? Can we?
Mao has accidentally closed her tab, she said.
Well, so the idea is that I want to try and mimic the reliefs. So the next one shows an archer that's pointing away from the creature. So I want to see if I can use
It's-
Cinder Smite.
So it's pointing down the hallway, just in
Yeah.
they're sort of like Egyptian style, like they're very like monodirectional. They're
Yeah.
all facing the same direction. But one's shooting from the chariot. There's another one that's like shooting like just in front of the chariot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna mimic it and I'm gonna shoot down the hallway.
Okay. You shoot a fiery arrow down the hallway. It collides with the opposite wall. You can see that there's not much else down this hallway, but there does seem to be a sort of doorway at the end of it.
All right. I'm gonna give me the stick.
I pass you the stick over the spikes. I kind of lean over.
Okay. Is it like a 10-foot pole type deal?
It's a javelin, so it's at least like 5 feet.
Okay. You might be able to do that. Sure.
I trigger the trap first, and then I kind of take a half step into it.
Yeah, that's fine. You're able
Right,
to hand
same
Mao.
vice versa. Do a quick handoff and then step back.
Yep.
You have a javelin.
I'm gonna start poking the floor in front of me.
You start poking the ground. Yeah, nothing seems to happen.
I'll step forward.
As you step forward, you don't think that you've triggered any, like, panels on the ground, and yet you hear a noise, just whispering out of your right ear. What do?
I duck.
You duck. Several spikes, fling out of the side of the walls like arrows, and they collide with the opposite wall. Make a dex save. I'm gonna give you advantage because you chose to duck. Not that you really need it, but... yeah. You are easily able to duck all of the dex damage.
I'm gonna crawl over to the next panel.
Oh, actually, herp derp.
Oh,
That's not actually how this trap works.
how dare.
It actually attacks you. My apologies. It makes 1d4 attacks. Fair enough. It makes 1 attack. It is +8, so 15. Does 15 hit you?
It does not.
Okay, yeah, nothing happens anyway. Fantastic.
I'll crawl forward since I already ducked down to the next one.
Okay. As you continue to move along this path, you see the other wall shoots out several more arrows at you. You are ducking, but they are still like shooting out, just generally at random from the walls, even in the lower areas. And 3 of them go out and attack you.
Attack me.
Just gonna roll 3 at once. It's gonna add them up, but that's not what it means. Okay, does an 18 or a 16 hit you?
18 and 16 hits.
Okay. So I'm gonna need you to make a con save.
And I would like to uncanny dodge the one with the most.
Okay. This is an attack. Okay, 1 deals 12 damage to you, which you can have to 6, and then 1 deals 8, so that's 14 damage. And then the con save... Ooh. You become poisoned.
It's fine. Keep moving forward.
Okay. You tear out one of the arrows, just snapping it off, and then like carefully ripping out the barb. But you feel slightly weakened, but you're determined to move forward. And so you do.
You okay there, Mal?
I'm fine. Can I just try to run to the doorway? Actually, no, that's a bad idea. That's definitely a pit. I'm just gonna take this one step at a time. Carefully moving, sticking, like hitting the ground before I move into it.
You slap your javelin onto the ground as you walk forward. Nothing seems to happen as you enter this next tile. You can get a better glimpse as you move your torch around that this last sort of panel along the wall, it seems to show a winged serpent chasing away and hunting down humanoids with their hands above their heads.
Is it colored blue?
The winged serpent, it is vaguely blue, sure.
Okay.
It does seem to have a rainbow of colors along its wings. But of
Okay.
course it's chipped away with time. Or
Damn you,
flaked away.
Quetzalcoatl. Damn you.
I'm also going to have you make a history check.
I just want to move. I don't want to think.
Well, that's fine. This is more of the thing in passing. Okay,
Average, like usual.
you're not paying much attention to it. But I just tell you what you see.
Cool. I take a step ahead.
Are you taking any precautions besides
I
poking
use
the
the javelin
ground?
to poke it first.
Okay. As you poke at the ground, I'm going to need you to make a investigation check.
We're doing this live.
You're poking at the ground, and your eyes are like a little fuzzy as you're moving forward. As you raise it up and lower it down, you must not have hit the tripwire, but your ankle does. And the tripwire snaps, and scythes come down from the ceiling. They are vaguely wing-like in shape. I'm going to make 2 attacks against you.
Oh fuck! Their attacks, damn it.
Mm-hmm. Let's do...
Let me dex save, damn it.
No. There are 2 types of traps for this exact reason. Does a 22 hit?
It does.
Kidoki. That's... Ooh. You take 55 slashing damage.
Ow! Uncanny dodge.
Yep, it is an attack, so you can have this. And the scythe swings down towards you. You quickly duck towards the ground, but it quickly lobs into your body. You are tossed to the ground like a rag doll as the scythe continues on its path upward into the ceiling. And you only take 25, 28 damage.
28, okay.
From the looks of it, there's probably another scythe on the other side as well. But you have tripped the tripwire for this, and it seems to have permanently disabled this one.
I can see the doorway from here, right?
The doorway here? Yes. You can see it.
Does it look like there's a panel? Does it look like it's locked? Anything like that?
You are not sure. It doesn't seem to have an obvious way to open it. It appears to be a flat slot of stone.
Perception check to see if I can find that first before moving closer to it.
Sure, it would have to be perception, just because you're further away, but sure.
I just want to kind of go over the trap so far. So the first was the spikes.
Yep.
Then was
Yep.
the arrows.
Yep.
And what
Yep.
just hit her?
A
Scythe.
wing-shaped scythe from the ceiling. And, Mao, you look off towards the other side, and you can see that beside the doorway, on the very opposite end, there appears to be a panel on the wall with a fairly obvious seam. It seems to show a symbol of a heart on the front of it. But that's the only other implement that you can find. You didn't see anything else on the doorway.
I'll yell back to everybody. Be like, guys, what is? If you were like trying to avoid a trap or open door, what the fuck does a heart mean?
I don't know. Can I do like a knowledge something check?
Nah, I think this is just gonna be your insight, dude.
Put blood in there.
I mean, I'm pretty bloody. I can do that.
I got some left.
Maybe it's gonna be necrotic damage like the hole I made.
Is there any way I can try and move toward it and put blood on it?
You can certainly try.
Don't mind me, I'm just going through my inventory. I apparently have a whetstone that I can't use on medical items.
I'm carefully prodding the floor again as I'm moving forward.
Okay, are you doing anything different?
Looking at the walls as well?
Okay, you start looking at the walls as you start prodding the ground. Make a new investigation check.
Fuck me.
As you're poking up and down, you seem to have skipped over the tripwire once again, because there's another tripwire as you go this way. The scythe comes down from the ceiling, but this time it goes on this side of the room, and it goes traveling from here, roughly to here. It swings up into the ceiling, and completely misses you.
I hate this dungeon.
I still don't know a safe path here.
You've been in the first room and you hate it already. Come on.
At least we're not being poisoned.
We aren't, but one of the arrows was poisoned.
I don't know that.
I know you don't. But
I don't think you know what poison is, Zumasu. I don't think
Yeah.
you've ever had to deal with it.
Alright, carefully move forward again, prodding the floor, hoping nothing will hit me, because I saw that past my shoulder.
Nothing seems to happen.
Oh, can I look at the wall adjacent without touching the floor?
You can.
I look at it. I'm gonna look at the weird fancy heart. I'm gonna rub some blood on it because I'm covered in it.
The thing is on the opposite wall here.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I rub some blood on it.
You grab some blood from like your chest and then just like pat it onto the wall. The heart seems to glow.
Hey, you guys were right about the blood.
And then it depresses. And you guys hear tumblers moving deep within the stone walls and ceiling and floor. You guys hear lots of different sudden, like, as if a stone is like landing on another stone. And then, Mao, this door opens to the next chamber. It is a triangular-shaped door moving from the ground up to a point right up near the ceiling where the keystone is. The door slides upward into the ceiling.
I'm gonna stay where I am so I can keep some fresh, gooey blood on the heart. Alright, well, have fun. Don't step where I step.
I mean, I still don't know how we. I guess I'm gonna use my shoes on the wall to climb around this part.
You fucker.
I literally told you, like.
I was trying to figure out a way for other people to climb, but I'm just going myself.
Okay.
I'm just holding on to like my wounds, just like
Wait a minute. Tethys, you still got your portal thing that you used to save us?
No, that's a once-a-day thing, I'm afraid.
Ah, good to know. Well, in that case, who wants to teleport with me?
Stop adding insult to injury.
I'll heal you now, and I'm gonna walk across this thing. I'll just roll my D100 real quick.
I'd
I still have
prefer
to
to
get across these other
teleport.
traps.
I'd prefer to teleport if I can. And roll for your failure, Zumasu.
Well, he's. Oh yeah. Because I was saying he's walking across the walls.
Oh, I didn't have the one, but okay. But at this point, I don't want to walk with. I'm gonna do what she
Oh.
did, and I'm gonna crawl at this point because of the arrows from the top.
Okay. You start crawling down on the ground. As you do, you seem to pass by unperturbed.
Okay, so get across the spikes, crawl, guys, and let's see. This is where you got hit now, or was it this one? It was this one. It's safe to go.
Point to the ones that you'll get hit if you step from the floor.
I'm gonna hop over onto this spot. So athletics track.
Sure. You do a jump.
I win.
Yep, you seem to jump over where Mao thinks the tripwire was, and you successfully jump over it. Nothing seems to happen.
Hey Mal, how you feeling?
I don't know.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna say the Tethys grab onto my hand
Sure.
and then teleport.
Okay, where are you teleporting? Zoop. Teleport off to the other side.
Glitch right through the wall.
Bran just kind of like looks down the hallway and quickly like takes out a pole and like starts stomping on the ground. Guys, and then he like steps out onto the tile.
Can't Boom Crash do something about him?
I mean,
Guys,
I could-
the traps don't seem to be going off.
Oh,
Okay.
I think.
I'm
And he
gonna
like
follow Pran.
Pran waves his hand in front of the holes in the wall. Nothing seems to happen, and he just like keeps walking.
I just look at
Oh.
everyone. I'm just like, you're welcome.
Ma-
You're welcome. As they're all passing through the doorway, you're welcome.
Mal, for real, do you want a little healing? Just a little
Yeah.
pick me up, help with migraine.
Oh
I-
god
I
damn
have-
it! It's a slide puzzle.
I'm gonna give. I don't know that she's poisoned though, so I give her 5 healing points, just like as a migraine fixer. Until she starts acting sick, I don't know anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's better. A little better.
Okay.
So, it appears that we are at a slide puzzle room.
You enter the slide
Ooh,
puzzle
I love
room.
these.
Zumasu shoves past him on. I love these!
Wait, you can't click the pieces though.
You should be able to.
So, Zumasu, do you go and touch the puzzle?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to
Little
hear.
face.
Try to move this one.
Well, he touches it, but let's see what happened first.
Zumasu, you touch that one, the entire puzzle glows, and you see a serpentine, like, glyph appear on your hands. You
Oh.
seem to be able to move them now, but they seem to
Okay.
be confined in their movement.
I can't pick them up or I
They
have to slide
they
'em.
they cannot be picked up.
The slide puzzle.
No matter how
God
hard
damn
you
it.
try, it seems magically bound.
Okay. No, I can't. But I mean, are they objects that we could actually pick up in roll 20?
I'm not sure. Try it.
I can't. I'm clicking on them and they're not moving.
Oh, that's weird.
I could, but then I lost the ability to.
God damn it. I changed it to Zumasu because it was on C.
Oh, did you
Oh.
test it out earlier?
Yeah. I mean, I'll try changing it again. Can you try it now?
No.
God damn. I mean,
Sorry.
the runes shift over to
You are not worthy.
Amon.
Okay.
Amon, can you move
Okay,
them?
okay. Okay.
Oh!
Correct me.
Oh, you can. He figured out how to do it. Damn it.
I am worthy, or I hate the puzzle. so I am worthy to solve it.
I mean, these usually are. I usually do these as a brute force trial and error pattern recognition method. So,
Okay.
okay. This one to the blink is gonna take too long. Okay, so ABC down, 1, 2, 3, 4 right. So,
Oh no.
B4 to the right.
Okay. Say it again.
B4 to the right.
No. ABC across or
ABC down, 1, 2, 3 right.
You know, you could also just say up or down or left or right. Because
Yeah,
there's
but we
only
need to
one.
know which piece is moving.
Well, which piece can you move right now? There's only 3 that
Yeah,
you can move.
right.
That's fair. Okay, to the right then. So then that. Okay, up.
The fact that Chris made this fucking puzzle.
I mean, it's an impressive puzzle, but unfortunately, this isn't exactly the easiest thing to do. Left,
okay.
up. I'm gonna get mad board real quick. Right.
Hey, I do wonder, there's a little marking here that is drawn by Zumasu. Were you on the right tool when you were trying to move them before?
Oh.
You
Yeah,
were trying to.
yeah. I switched to the right tool. That was from the initial press.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, no, I can't have anything very definite.
It's like this. Tell me when. Other guys can have.
I think you have to. Yeah. Try and move everything to the right for now. Because I think the way this has to be is the blue head has to be on the top left, the red head has to be on the bottom, of course. So we have to basically shift all of those. So now move everything down. Okay, that last one, move it up and move the blue head to the left.
Wait a minute. Okay, so there's a pattern underneath here. Is that mean just
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, there is a pattern under here. Yeah, so then move the blue head to the left and... Because we want the blue head up. Yeah. Then right down.
No, I'm saying
And
like,
left.
do you actually want that? Because we see a red piece over here.
I think that's supposed to be where the blank is
Yeah.
in the finished puzzle.
Okay.
So the blue
Which
head
is
should...
kind of nice. It's like a little hint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a place to start. So
Okay.
Oh,
in my-
actually,
in that case, I think this needs to go over here.
Yeah. And actually, I was wrong about the blue head, because if you take a look, it has that little ball, and the red head has a little ball too. So those have to be on top of each other.
yeah.
Wow, what a good puzzle your DM made.
I'll be right back. You guys can have fun with this. This is a good. This is a good. Now
Mal's
it's
just
gonna
like,
get you here.
she's sitting in the corner, just like, God damn it, fuck you guys.
Stupid.
Yeah,
I did the
ran
traps.
The whole thing. The whole thing. Oh my god.
I did the traps. Ooh, a puzzle. I love these.
Okay.
Boom Crash is just patting Mal on the head. There. There.
I hope you guys don't mind me blitzing through this.
No. I'll only basically just let us know when you're a little stuck and we can give you an input, because you already know the main point is that that top left piece has to be down one, and then the two heads need to be opposite each other. Yeah. Or is that
it doesn't- No, it's not that one. It's this one because they're
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
okay.
That
Okay.
one and that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna move it all the way.
Yeah, this is why these puzzles are a little annoying, because it is just kind of like trial and error moving through.
But it's also like it's two snakes. We can assume some measure of symmetry.
Yeah. No, having those two hints is pretty useful. Oh, and it looked like that piece fits with the other one once we find that one.
Ooh, very fancy.
So
Almost there.
okay. So if that's the top pieces, that's correct.
Yeah, that's not... Yeah, keep going.
You do you. I'm not going to micromanage.
I hate these so much.
Oh, but you got a nice chunk there.
Okay. Okay. So,
This
there's one
piece
for.
has to go over there now.
Okay, you gotta pin if you want to say this and that and such. Okay, that goes here. Okay, you either gotta say something and pin at the same time. I can't tell.
Communicate.
Yeah, sorry,
Communicate.
the pin's a little slow. Wait, can you see the rulers? That might be faster.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Pran is like investigating the opposite wall. It's a similar doorway to the other one. He just kind of looks back at you guys. Yeah, it's probably this puzzle. Tethys is meanwhile investigating the strange markings on the outside of the room. They all seem to be mostly identical, but they show humanoid figures with their arms crossed over their chests, and cobra heads and serpentine faces, like a
Can
snake.
I do a history check or anything? Any of this barking anything with me?
You're doing the puzzle, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, you know what? I think I'm going this the wrong way. I think instead of starting from that corner, I think we need to arrange.
Some of the rest of it first.
Yeah, because moving everything around is fucking it up. So
Yeah, we should
That's-
start from the far right and settle that in, and then move to the left.
yes, okay. So a far right top.
That's gonna be
or
where the
bottom?
heads are.
Oh, the
Um,
heads are gonna be in the middle because
The heads
these-
are going to be in the middle, but potentially this piece that's currently underneath the blue head, that might be the top right corner.
Yes, I agree. So
That
okay,
goes there, and this will go over here probably.
so
I do want to say, before I'm accused of anything, I did physically scramble the puzzle, so...
It is solvable.
no, not for us. I ain't firing for that.
Well, I didn't test it against dopes, so I can't say...
So what he's saying is that he physically scrambled the puzzle. Wait, did you lift things up and put them out of place?
No, I physically shifted them as you guys are doing.
So it's fine. So they should be able to go back to...
Yeah, it's solvable. He's confirming that.
Yeah,
this
I didn't
is
just
not a
plop
full
them
bar.
down at random and then hope that it worked out.
Okay, that's what I was concerned about. I
Okay.
was like, you break
Brilliant.
the Rubik's Cube and put it back together so no one could figure it out? Okay.
And this one should be here. And then if we
That one should be there.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it's the mirror.
Mhm.
And then if you move the heads, then the far right row is solved.
Tethys takes out his pipe and just kind of like watches you guys work. Pran just like,
no, other way. That needs to go there.
Yeah, he has to. Well,
I
there's multiple ways to move it.
I still need to move this piece to there.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I saw a faster way of doing it. I would do it differently, so I don't want to micromanage. So
Actually, you know what? If you're, I hate these puzzles. I'm only doing it because I have control over it.
okay.
Is
Yeah.
it possible to switch the control over to one of us?
I can try it again if you guys
Okay.
want.
Try that.
Yeah,
So
I don't want C to get frustrated.
let me try and give it to Boom Crash as Boom Crash is finished tending to Mao.
I'm one of the people that don't have like a specific methodology for these kind of puzzles. I don't know the methodology, so I'm doing things manually.
Boom
So if you guys
Crash,
go
are you able to
hack-
move it?
Yeah, I
Um,
solve these by figuring out the pattern eventually, which takes a while.
I can still do it. So
Is
shoot
there
that.
like I'm on the selection/move tool, and I can't.
Can you try
yeah.
moving this piece? This boy?
No.
Okay. I tried reassigning it to the thing, but I guess it doesn't want to. Maybe
Sorry.
If you give everyone, like,
I'm gonna
a
try
monster
giving it to all
job-
players. Maybe that'll
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
Because that is an option I can do. Can you guys move them now?
Yes,
Ooh,
No.
I can.
it's weird.
No.
That's very
What?
weird.
Let me refresh. It might be a refresh issue.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All of you refresh.
Okay,
Okay.
everyone refresh. I'm going to just give it to Boom Crash, in hopes that you guys all don't come in, each grab a piece, and then start moving them all over the place.
Yeah, I can't access it now.
Okay.
Okay.
Loading up.
Ah, success.
So it
Nice.
is roll 20 being like, refresh me, please.
Roll 20 being a jerk.
Big McThankies from McSpankies.
Okay.
What?
That's a thing from Jimmy Neutron.
It is.
Sodium chloride.
That's salt, my man.
That's what I said.
Think you're so smart, don't even know what
Fuck,
salt
fuck, fuck,
is.
Go away. Sorry, no, I'm just swearing at this thing now.
What have I done? I've given them power and now they are mad at me.
Life is pain and suffering.
Can I try? Sure, here you go. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Oh, shit.
You
That,
fool.
I can overlap them. That's screwy.
Yeah.
Oh, this explains why the map was so weird. What would you have done if we just ran away from the dragons?
Cried.
I mean, we kind of did just run away from dragons.
I mean, if we
I
didn't
would've-
decide to go in the cave.
I was gonna, like, let the dragons go away. And would have been like, you can take care of the tomb on your own time. But I would have been sad.
Okay.
Wow.
But honestly, I probably
Well-
would have just taken this and dragged it over to the Undermountain campaign on Wednesdays. If you guys didn't end up using it. Because the Undermountain is very modular, I can shove in whatever things I want.
Where is the mirror for the red? There you are, you little bastard. Okay.
You rat bastard. This is very exciting to me, even though I know it's quite droll from a role-playing standpoint.
It's basically a
mean-
Rubik's Cube.
I'm having a lot of fun because I enjoy these kinds of puzzles, but I'm also a freak and obsessive compulsive to a very, very unhealthy degree.
Oh, it is.
Wait, were you the one of those like kids like when your parents brought you to like the doctor's office and you found like the little highlighter comics or like the magazines? You go through all the puzzles and try and figure them
I
out.
did those with my dad, yeah.
Yeah, that was me too.
Oh, fuck me. Oh,
High
what's
five.
the algorithm for this again?
Yeah, I hate when that
Yeah.
I
happens.
gotta go to the bathroom. You guys enjoy this.
I think it's just rotating every
Oh, yeah, no,
floor
I think
around
I
in
think
this-
oh, if
yeah,
you
like
press,
what you're
No,
doing.
sorry, hold on. Where is it? There it is. Nope.
It's kind of like a Rubik's Cube, but on a flat surface. You just have to rotate every 4 around to be able to move that piece into the spot, and then move the other pieces around. So you're getting there.
yeah.
Yeah, slowly but surely. So,
Oh, one of them went underneath.
wait, which one?
No, she meant to. They meant to do that.
You can only move one at a time. So that needs to move. We can't have 2 spots open. The center one is blocked. There you go.
Yeah,
That
no.
that
it's-
actually might kind of mess up however Chris set it up too. See how it's
Fuck.
going over it and not under? Or moving it?
I know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sweetheart.
Really? There's one that's stuck in the middle then for me that I can't. It's not moving.
Refresh your browser.
Refresh,
Yeah.
because I'm moving and fucking with shit, and it's moving just fine. I just
Yeah.
It looks fine.
I'm- blanking on the algorithm to make this happen, and I am grumpy at myself for forgetting this.
It's not a
Uh,
Rubik's Cube, so I can't help you. I'm sorry.
You might want-
Um,
I'm back.
Okay, so it might be an unwanted advice, but maybe what if you do the edges first, and then we rotate in the center around center 6.
I think he has a point. Because you have to rotate them all around. So what you do is you fill up like this side.
yeah, I'm trying to go
Work your way
from
down.
right to left.
Yeah, the bottom
Yeah.
ones are in the right spot.
So
But if you know where the ones in the right spot are, you're willing to move those. I think because if you move them in that sort of like there to there to there, you can then move it back after you got the spot fixed.
So I'm saying like the borders, the edges. If you get those right.
Oh,
Yeah.
working inwards? That is a way. I think it's slightly different.
I mean,
Hold on.
I've relinquished control. Like,
Oh, what is the algorithm for this? I forget. Damn it.
Zoom, also, do you want to make a history check while this is going on? Now that
Yeah.
Boom Crash has been given control, it seems whoever touches it assumes control magically of it, if Roll20 cooperates.
If the magical gods know how to make it work. So I'm just kind of walking about. I don't know what these snake people is.
You are a snake people.
You do know that these things are snake people. You're not sure if they're Yuan-Ti. You haven't seen Yuan-Ti that have like straight up like hoods, like cobras before. Your fellow Yuan-Tis were, I mean, they just kind of look like not hooded cobras. Just
Can I make a okay? Can I give a bullshit reason to maybe roll again? I still have Arn's files holding in my bag of holding. Is there anything there I can check to see?
No.
Okay. Just know these are not the Yuan-Ti I think I know.
You're not familiar with them. It's just as mysterious to you as to everybody else.
Well, at least I'm figuring out where certain pieces are supposed to go.
Pran kind of like comes out towards Mao. Hey, yeah, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? There's a bunch of weird symbols around here that somebody's drawn on the ground.
You mean my blood spilled everywhere? Yes.
Oh.
He's trying to be friendly, Mal.
I'm too friendly.
Come on, that wound looks really hurt.
Aha, motherfucker! Got it. Sorry.
You
Jeez.
figured out the pattern?
Freaking out my danger sense.
Yeah, you know, I ran through. I figured you all have to avoid the same shit that I ran through, but no, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Blood sacrifice. I'm willing. It's
Look,
been done.
Mao, you did good. You turned off the traps. You helped everybody. Honestly, it should have been me if you guys are paying me, but I was a little too shook after the dragon.
Don't worry about it. I don't trust anybody anyway. Takes a long time, so you wouldn't have gone through.
Do you need me to look at that? He gestures towards the wound.
Fine. I'll take the sympathy.
Yeah, you better.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, is it like festering? Does it look like it's tussing? It kind of feels weird.
He kind of like does one of those things. That's poison. I don't know how I can help with that, but if one of your friends knows how any poison removal, that might help.
Maybe. Hold on. I'm gonna look through. I have stuff for this. Or I had stuff for this as I pull out the empty vials of
what?
antitoxin. Fuck! I had stuff for this.
What the dick? Zuzu, can you get out of the way, please?
Sorry.
Sweetie? Thank you.
Sumasu, get off the tiles! I'm puzzling!
Honey, you're standing in the wrong spot. Whoa, right here?
Well, he touched
Don't
he
move.
touched the
Oh.
tile. The control
I found
belongs to him.
I found it. Shit, how do I get it over there? Fuck.
Why, Luke, this reminds me of a puzzle.
How did you control this so it doesn't overlap and, like...
They do overlap if you're not careful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just don't, have some self-control. Don't flare
Right.
shit around. It's the answer.
That's cute. I don't know, it's just really cute. And I know Roll20 can be a pain in the butt program, so I just...
Well, one things it does really good at is moving things one block at a time.
That's fair.
You can also just use the arrow keys, and it'll snap. So that's
what I was
generally
trying to do.
Tethys goes over to Amon and just kind of says,
Shit.
"So, what sort of powers do you beg your god from, or
What?
from whom do you beg your powers?"
What?
In Cabulos, formerly. I'm on a quest to deny.
Shit.
Oh shit. Okay. Gotta flip that around. You messed up. You gotta flip the
What happened?
and this piece around. You flip that.
I rotated it.
Wait, I think he
No,
says
no,
you switched
you
the.
flipped it. You switched them.
Oh,
I didn't
that
see
was
it happen.
not on
You overlap.
purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
they
you
probably
overlap.
just like went on top of each other. That's all.
Yeah, they went on top of
So-
one another. So was it like this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that should theoretically fix it, I
Fucking cool.
think. Yeah, I didn't see that happen, so I'm going off of your word.
Well, I've been
Yeah,
seeing
one
it
of
a
them
couple
overlapped, and
times.
I was like, "Oh shit, I don't know where this went."
Yeah, and then when you fixed it the way it was.
the wrong way.
But I've been seeing it also a couple of times, and that's the reason why I'm like, are you guys ignoring the fact that there's 2 spots now? So that's why I've been refreshing every few
Oh,
seconds.
okay, interesting. Well,
So like, yeah, it's just to be honest with you, when
They're
when I tell
very
you something
close,
is wrong,
though.
I feel kind of scared. Because,
yeah, no, it's I'm sorry. I'm like,
We're pretty close.
it's we're getting there. It's like I know where pieces need to go.
You see the puzzle, but you need to get the puzzle pieces. into the
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
persnickety
I have
little
an
thing.
idea. Okay, so okay, move. No, okay,
Shit!
Oh.
It did it again.
okay,
It
okay,
went under.
spot. It was on the left side.
Yeah.
okay. Do that, and then move this down. I think, and then I think you should be able to finagle with that and be able to get both of these blue and
So you mean move this one, or yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, I get what he's saying. Leave these alone, or
Which
Leave-
ones?
leave the top alone because you can solve this by just moving this that way after you move this down. So just
Yeah.
leave these area
Yeah,
for now.
I'm trying to get like this. No, these tiles like situated properly.
I think you're
so-
gonna have to mess with basically all this whole 9x9 square to get that
Yeah.
to work. But you
Yeah,
can ignore
it's-
this area and you can ignore this area.
Yeah, I'm willing to mess with all of it. It's just I need to figure out how to mess with it appropriately.
Don't forget that top left-hand corner. That's the one that's open.
Yes.
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
There. No. Right.
Or, no, I think that was
Right?
fine because then it goes
Because I was trying to move.
this over here.
Yeah.
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 You can move it together if you go back. See what I mean? Okay. Okay.
This
No. Left.
left,
Yeah.
Okay. Left.
left.
Yes.
The right spot though.
It is, but you need to move them out.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Down. And then those belong together, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So now
then
you have 3 spots.
Okay. So keep on rotating.
Okay. I think I.
You get my intent,
Yeah.
right?
I think so. Yeah. Um.
Yep. And that one needs to stay there though.
That one needs to stay there. Hold on. Where is the tricky little baby? This one needs to go
Yeah. So you're
there.
probably gonna have to rotate it out with those 4.
Hmm.
Up.
No, go back. Because I was saying you just push this up and then move these both this way.
Hold on. Which one?
And then you can
Don't-
move both of these this way to move this down and move this over here.
Don't forget that top left-hand corner. That's the open one.
I
Yep,
know, sweetie.
we
I
know.
sweetie.
We know.
So, but just saying, when you're moving things around, sometimes.
Okay. So that part's solved now.
Okay. And now I just need to get rid of this little darling.
Yeah. I almost had that thing. Because this needs to go over here. But I think what we were saying was before is remember you can move chunks at a time once you have
Yeah.
a certain area.
No, that's. Hold on. How does this go?
You could do that. You could put that one up and then move the red down.
Yeah, but it wouldn't work because they would always be switched. Hold on. How?
So, Encabulos, huh?
I respect this dude's drive. I really do. It's good. He has a
Have
good
you,
thing going.
have you ever thought about if you're trying to leave your god behind, perhaps following the stars?
That's
No.
adorable.
Fuck the stars. We were already there.
If I may, the stars have much to teach us. Kaifun travels through the skies and calls for us to travel with them.
I'm out
Wait,
to yell from like the corner, like, buddy, we were in the stars. Get the fuck out.
Then
Now,
you have been
You don't need to
touched.
be so disrespectful. But
We
yes,
were there though.
we actually have seen the sun, or a sun, I think is what the little gnome called it, or kobold called it.
Then you know their power.
I gotta tell you guys to shut up. Like I'm gonna wave the hand. It's like to pipe down.
Whatever.
It's like,
Fine.
Now, how you feeling?
Better?
Okay. So half solved.
Yeah,
Hold
this
on.
is like the point where I start to wonder if things have gotten switched.
E-
if things have gotten fucked.
Yeah.
completely unintentionally, but
Yeah.
Actually, if there's only 5 pieces, then it might be okay, because only 5 pieces really need to be
like
moved.
let's see how far I can get. And if I start screaming and crying, then you know.
You're mad close. You're mad close.
Yeah, I think you are mad close.
Everyone, start beating up on Julia. We need to make her cry.
Nani kure!
Good job.
Where did that middle one go then? Because there's now 2 empty spots on my screen.
Refresh your page.
Refresh your page, girl,
Refresh your
because
damn page.
Refresh your damn page.
Okay.
Okay, so one thing we learned is this: don't give Mal puzzles. Like she physically cannot solve them.
No, I can't see them.
Mao steps into the room and says, "You know that one's blank. That piece is already solved, right?"
Shut up.
What is Boomcrush doing for a victory pose?
Oh God.
She
it's
spins
like-
around and then does a peace sign with her talons towards the camera, and her like tail feathers zoom out as she like bows down a little bit and has like her other hand on her hips, and she just says "yatta."
Yatta! And then I start pelvic thrusting.
100%.
I deserve a glass of wine. I'm gonna get myself. So
Do
BRB.
it. Join me.
As
Join
Boom
me in
Crash
the
is
wine.
celebrating and you guys are like kind of like, yeah, the serpents start to glow. It trails down from the tails and starts tracing them all the way up towards their heads, and then their eyes start to glow a pale purple, and you guys hear the grinding of stone.
Oh fuck. Okay.
However, it's not the door that opens. The several snake humanoid images on the wall are in fact panels, and they slide upward as 6 decrepit figures start to trail out of the hallways.
This isn't rewards. What the fuck is this?
Wait, maybe they're sentient. What's 2 plus 2?
Let's roll for initiative as I very cautiously move all of these to the map layer so they don't get selected. Whoop. They have disappeared. But that is... I just have to hit to back. There we go. Yeah, because it teleports it to the back. Okay.
Game, that must have been terrifying.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. Now, hold on a tick.
Are you selecting all of us and just putting us into the thing? You
I
are.
am, in fact, doing just that.
I start grinning. Undead.
Okay. Mao, it is your turn as the mummies start crawling out.
Who the hell started the Pillar Man thing?
I fucking did.
Of course you fucking did. Wait, I have to do assassinate.
Can you assassinate Undead?
You can
You
do
can assassinate anybody.
when it's your first turn and you haven't attacked yet with fire.
Okay. That is, in fact, going to hit. And you
I
are...
don't think it has the fire damage in it.
No...
It's using the scimitar instead of the cinder smite.
Yeah. Instead of using that damage, even though it's very nice, I would
Nice.
just click on the Cinder Smite. I guess you could just do it twice and then subtract your dexterity once. No, click on the words to do the damage, because it is a hit.
Oh, sorry. And then do sneak attack as a separate thing?
Yeah. And I'll click on it again as well. Okay, so we're going to subtract 4 from this total. So that's going to be 8, 8, 16. That is, actually I need to do the fire damage separately. Crap! Okay, that's...
It's not... I don't like what's happening, and I don't like how low all this is.
That's 21, is doubled to 42, because they are vulnerable to fire. And then they take 8 plus 16 is 24. So 24 plus 42 is 66. He deals 66 damage to the mummy. As Cinder Smite lands, the mummy completely burns up to shreds and dies.
Disengage and hide. Well... bonus
You
action.
lift up a tile.
I hide under a tile.
Okay. So there is not really much place to hide in here. You're not very well hidden. Also, okay. You guys also see a sort of billow of shadows just like shake throughout the room. But you're not really sure what that has done. Pran's turn. Pran is going to duck into the room and then run across over towards this mummy, and is going to attempt their short sword. 2 natural 20s. We'll take that. And not really any sneak attack, unfortunately, but 10 damage. And it is a magic weapon. Okay. I'm gonna start the other music now. Okay, Tethys' turn. Actually, Pran has a second attack.
Get him.
A 11, I think? Hits. For another 10, which is halved. Okay. And it is Tethys' turn. Tethys is going to... Can Tethys do anything? He has his Whispering Aura active, which does deal psychic damage to creatures nearby, but it doesn't seem to be affecting these things. Instead, he is going to... I guess Armor of Agathis, and then move away and towards the center of the room. The mummy tries to grab at him as he leaves. And it's going to make a Rotting Fist attack. Natural 20. I mean, this is probably going to deal more damage than the thing. Okay. Cool. Tethys is going to make a Constitution save. Okay, Tethys is fine. He does not get mummy rot, so that's a good thing. That's going to be 15, 21, 36 damage. That is going to be 11 carryover damage, 0 shield. The mummy is going to take 25 in retribution. It is cold damage. It is not resistant to cold damage. Oh, it's still my turn. Okay, the mummies start going. This one heads over to Tethys.
For wine.
And this one is going to start using its dreadful glare. It glares at Amon from across the room. Amon, make a wisdom saving throw.
I stare back at him.
Okay, good. Make a wisdom save. I like the spirit. You are resistant, and you are not frightened by this act. In frustration, he's going to slam into Tethys, the
Amon
local
just
punching
knows
bag. And that's going to hit Tethys, who's going to need to make a new con save. Okay. He made his con save, but he takes, this time, 26 damage as his flesh starts to rot away. Okay. This mummy steps forward, and Boom Crash, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw as it begins to dreadfully glare at you.
Awesome. Oh, fuck me.
Okay. As the
+4.
yeah, if you are, yep, you are within range. That is actually enough. Boom Crash
you,
is
Zuzu.
suddenly
Yay.
terrified by this creature as it hisses with its fangs towards you, Boom Crash, and raises its arms towards you. You go to run, but Zumasu steadies your shoulder, and you are able to steel yourself. It ends its turn.
The power of friendship.
This mummy is going to attack Pran with just a good old rotting fist. And that is gonna hit Pran. Yeah, that's gonna hit Pran. And they are going to uncanny dodge this a bit. So that's 24, they're only gonna take 12. Boom Crash, it is your turn. There is a mummy right in front of you. You do have disadvantage if you attack with your ranged attack, unless you have the Warcaster feat.
No, I do not have the Warcaster feat, so I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay. You shooting at that guy across the room then?
Yep, the one that's near Tethys.
Yep. Okay. That is going to hit and deal 11 force damage. It's not resistant to force. It slams into the wall. Anything else? You have a second
I'm
Eldritch
gonna keep
Blast.
on unloading because I have 3 of these, so I'm just gonna keep going.
That's another hit
On face.
for another 10. Your shadowy blasts continue to assault this undead creature. As Roll20 struggles to keep up with those animated dice rolls, the mummy is now bloodied. It begins, like, leaking out dust and sand from its chest cavity, which is now just that, a cavity, blown apart by your Eldritch Blasts. Anything else from you?
Nope, I don't want to invoke an attack of opportunity, so.
It's this guy's turn. He begins shambling forward, and he's going to go for the Paladin. And he's going to use his Rotting Fist.
Gross.
Yep, he just kind of misses. And he slams his arm onto your shield. It, like, snaps in half almost. Amon, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use my key point to get a disengage. And
Neato.
I'm gonna stay in the middle. And I'm gonna do turn undead.
Alright.
Yay!
What is the saving throw for that?
Same as it should be wisdom DC 16.
16. Okay. I will inform you, they have advantage on this. And it is not normally so. I'm gonna go clockwise from the top, by the way.
Only
Oh,
one
there's
failed.
yeah, there's only 5 left. I just did 6 because there used to be 6. So the last one, this one, has failed. Which, to be fair, it's facing down a paladin. The other ones, you hold up your holy symbol high, and it starts to like show waves of like just waves of powerful like charisma just emanating outward. And the mummies like first of all like hold their hands up against their eyes, but then once they see like the holy symbol, they seem to be steeled with some sort of unholy energy, and they ignore it. Except for this dude, he's really not having a good day. He is frightened. And there it is.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. Is this mummy's turn? This mummy goes after Amon, angered at the holy symbol shown. And gets a 9.
Yay.
Zumasu, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me.
That's fair. He's frightened. If you attack him, he will no longer be.
Yeah. Does that hit?
It does hit.
Yay! I'm gonna do things. Okay, first longsword damage, then radiant damage. Does the radiant do any extra if it's the regular radiant or no?
They don't have vulnerability to it, but he is an undead.
I'm gonna use a spell slot.
Okay, you swing your longsword into the creature. It's not defending itself very well, and you're able to land a solid blow for 15 radiant damage as it blasts with radiant lightning. Anything else? You do have a second attack.
Yeah, second attack.
Definitely a hit.
And another smite.
Nice, nice. That is 19 damage so far. And 16. Yeah, this radiant finally, the radiant damage finally erupts out of the mummy. Its body parts just fall to the ground and crumble to dust. It completely disintegrates. Anything else for your turn?
I can move, so I'm gonna stand right here so these peoples get my aura.
Okie doke. Mao, it is your turn.
Time to Cinder Smite. Why not give me like the actual attack thing?
You might be selecting on the orange thing.
Pew pew.
Okay, that's gonna hit. It had a little bit of cover, but you were able to easily overcome that.
Die, shithead.
It takes
Really clever.
3 piercing, then
24 fire.
and then 24 fire. Yes.
Hell yeah.
You also have sneak attack because Pran is next to it. Whoop! Yeah, as the thing reaches out of its faux sarcophagus, reaching for Pran, it grabs onto Pran's shoulders, and your Cinder Smite slams into its head. It collapses into sand, and then the entire thing falls down to the ground and disintegrates.
Piggyback.
Alright, anything else for you, Mao?
Bonus action hide.
Also, just remembered you have disadvantage on attacks, but it didn't matter this time. And checks, so that is the 20. You duck behind the wall. Pran's turn. Pran spins around to attack the mummy. This time, he has sneak attack. So he's going to deal 24 damage. Wow, that's a lot. And one more attack. Probably do it in. Yeah, it's only 5 piercing, but that is enough to kill this mummy. He sinks his short sword into it, spins it outward, and collapses in half. Tethys' turn. He launches an Eldritch Blast at the one that Boon Crash was attacking. And we go... That's 1 hit. Wow, not great attacks. He dealt 6 damage. Kaifon's not the best, it seems. He shrugs. Then the mummy gets back up and starts shambling towards him. And tries to slam into him with its rotting fist. And misses. Neato. This mummy's turn. It's going to lunge at Boom Crash with its rotting fist. It windmill slams into Boom Crash for 24 damage. Then I'm going to need a con save. Which you do have plus
You get
4
my
to.
bonus.
Thank you. Oh!
Yep,
don't
natural
need it.
20. Yeah, it slammed into your side, but while the necrotic damage kind of got through, its curse just kind of bounces off your cloth armor. There was a bit of silver there that maybe like deflected the arcane ability.
I had been squirreling away so many shinies that it acted as a deflection.
Nice. Boom Crash, it's your turn.
How much damage was that again?
24.
Okay,
12
rock on.
necrotic of it.
Okay, that hurt, so fuck. Someone's got to take care of that other zombie, so I'm just gonna go that mummy again and just keep on wailing at him.
The half-life one?
Yeah,
Okay. That is
the one that.
that's definitely
Yeah.
going to hit. And deal 13 force damage. Force damage! And it is pushed into the wall. And another hit for 10 force damage. It finally explodes into powder as your shadows rip apart its
Okay,
body.
I'm gonna just go for this dude,
Okay.
even if I have disadvantage just in case. Oh!
Yep, that's gonna hit a surprise attack as it like rebounds from its last strike. You finally turn your attention to it and blast it with shadows. For that would be. You can also just roll the thing and it'll do it for you.
Okay. I didn't want to, just in case if it was a crit, so.
If it's a crit, whether it's on advantage or disadvantage, if you hit the button that was the crit, it will roll double the dice. So that's going to be 11 force damage. And it's not really pushed. Actually, it is pushed. It is pushed back into its hole.
Okay. I'm going to move.
Okay, you run off into the corner of the room. Amon, it is your turn. There is one that has been shoved back into its coffin, Luffy style.
Okay. You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna start healing. You know what? Let's do. Let's do. No, you know what? I'm just gonna go in, start punching. Yeah.
Punching is more fun. Okay, that's gonna hit. For 3 bludgeoning. Are your fists magical?
No.
Okay, it deals half. The second attack does not hit.
Not even. Okay. And then I'm gonna do flurry of blows.
There you go.
Yeah. I gotta kick it. I gotta kick it.
Yep, that one hits. Okay. You don't seem to have done as much damage as you hoped, but you do some damage. Some of your blows connect, as its sort of training dummy corpse just kind of like blasts out little bursts of sand. Alright, is that it for your turn? I'm going to take that as a yes.
Yes.
Zumosu. Amon is inside this little sarcophagus in the wall and beating up a corpse.
You want any help? I'm gonna put my hand over his head and poison spray coming out of my hand towards the zombie.
You hold your hand over Amon's shoulder and cast poison spray. Unfortunately, the poison lands on the corpse and just kind of sinks into its half-sand body.
Oh. I walk back.
You take out your Windex and start squirting the zombie. It doesn't have any effect.
Oh no.
I give him space to retreat if he wants.
Okay, Mao, 'tis your turn.
I will move out from my hiding spot and try to hit the nearest enemy I see.
The nearest enemy you can see is none.
I see nothing. Some of them move in. And then shoot over my shoulder.
Okay, the creature has cover.
I have confidence in myself.
Okay. That's never gone wrong. You have disadvantage. Roll for damage.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That happens a lot, doesn't it?
No! You're safe back because Amon's threatening it?
Amon, you take... You don't take sneak attack damage.
Okay.
She wasn't trying to hit a particular part of your body, but you do take 24 damage, 15 of which is fire.
I was never getting healed again.
Mao, are you done?
Yeah, I think I'm surprised by the fact that I missed and hit Amon, so I'm sort of like, oops, sorry.
Even the NPCs have winced in
Roll
like
make a stealth check
anguish.
from Amon.
Yeah, I'll hide from Amon.
Where are you hiding?
Behind
Back in the
Zamasu.
closet.
Behind Boom Crash?
Zamasu.
Or in one of the other coffins?
Nope.
Okay.
Near plain sight, hiding behind Zamasu.
Bran is just going to like head over here and like provide cover. Tethys is going to do the same. It is the mummy's turn. The mummy is desperately trying to like get a hit in at this flurry of blows that is assaulting its body, and it's gonna swing a rotting fist towards Amon. It grasps onto Amon's shoulder, and a necrosis starts like oozing out. I think you're resistant to necrotic damage. Is that right, Amon? So you're only gonna take 5 necrotic and 10 bludgeoning. And then I'm gonna need a con save.
Hold on.
Ah! Oh, he's fine.
Okay, sorry. Number got fucked up.
It's fine. I do it all the time. Yep, you are resistant to its curse. Boom crash.
Okay. There's really nothing I can do. Well, I mean, disadvantage? If I try and hit the thing, it's going to be disadvantage, right?
No, there's just going to be a chance that you will hit him on, and it has cover.
Okay. Is there anything else moderately useful that I can do? Back. Not really. I cast protection from evil and good on Amon.
Okay. Is that using a warlock slot, or...?
Yeah. Or no, it's just a wizard
Okay.
spell.
I was gonna say, you might want to do it with a wizard slot.
Yeah.
Okay, so the mummy now has disadvantage on attack rolls against him, and can't be a lot of stuffed.
Okay, so yeah, and touch, so I guess I have to move up, so I touch him.
You pat Amon on the back right next to the arrow wound sticking out of his back. The fire has since gone and the bolt has since faded, but the wound is still there. All of the wounds, including the physical and mental ones and emotional ones. Boom Crash, you infuse Amon with the special rituals that you have determined will protect and ward off undead spirits. Amon, it is your turn.
Alright. Well, gotta keep on punching. Can't stop.
Gotta take out my frustrations. Okay, that's a hit.
Mm. Oh, sorry.
Ooh, it's pretty good. Okay, that's gonna deal 5.
All right. I'm done.
Okay. Ooh, all the Eldritch Blasts just caught up on my other screen.
Whoops.
Zumasu, it is your turn.
I don't know.
You guys
Like,
just like letting Amon do this?
He's in the way, so what can we do?
Well, that's on you guys. I just wanted to ask you guys before I just go through and ask you one at a time.
Yeah, I'll just let him do it. I'm just gonna ready an action where if I see he gets hit too hard, I'm gonna just literally pick him up and move him out of the way.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
Everyone
So-
else seems to just be readying their actions, just in case something happens, like it happened to Mao, with Mao. So the rounds go by,
You can't
and as
just
the
attack,
rounds go by,
You have Death Ward.
Come on, guys, hit me with your best shot. Bam, 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 bam.
Do you want to die? I can make you die.
the mummy misses. Amon, it's your
You
turn.
already, you already had your chance. You don't get a second one.
You guys just kind of hear.
You know, none of you guys have told me to move out of the way, so that's why I keep on doing this.
Yeah, it's you seem to be having your time, so
He's
I'm not gonna
making
get in the
some
way of it.
rolls. Okay, that's a 4.
I said I'm waiting for you to get hurt, and then I'll pick you up. But you seem fine.
Yeah, he's fine for now. Okay, any key points or anything?
No, I already spent all of it. I only have 2.
Okay, same things for this round?
Yeah.
Just attack, I don't mind.
No, I'm getting worried, so I'm gonna go and try and Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
So, but it's the mummy's turn before me.
Oh, sure. Cool. It is going to make that attempt. It has disadvantage, so that doesn't hit.
Sweet.
Boom Crash, it is your turn. It clangs into one of the wards. Boom Crash, you have to roll that. It has cover, and the cover is Amon.
Shit.
Roll that Eldritch Blast damage against the mum. Well, not against the mum. Amon, you take 12 force damage. Where are your other
And
rays
he's
going,
also-
Boom Crash? Well-
Is he blasted?
There's not really much room for him to go.
Okay, I'm gonna keep on going.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
Cool.
8 force. Slammo. Third strike.
You, that makes sense.
Okay, that is 10, because we're ignoring the crit. It is now looking very bad as it's finally starting to tear apart, being blown up in its own tomb. Amon, it is your turn. Yare
Alright.
yare does it. Okay, that's one hit for 3 damage.
Punk's a shit class.
That's another hit for 3 damage.
When do you get magical fists?
Like a lot later. As I said, Monk's a shit class.
Why did you choose it then?
It's so OP later on, though.
But he's already half cleric.
He's got all the cleric he needs.
He has healing punches.
The mummy desperately tries to swing back, and it actually connects for 16 damage because I halved the necrotic. And I'm going to need a new con save.
Do you have a monastic tradition yet, or no?
He doesn't get that until next level. Okay, you're fine. Cool. Boom Crash. Anything?
Is the mummy still alive?
It has 2 hit points.
Okay, sorry, Amon.
Why say sorry? You haven't done anything yet.
Oh, I
I
will.
thought you were gonna say sorry and then like just get a 1 and just hit me and just kill me.
Okay, well that does hit. The first one does strike a blow. Roll for damage to the first one, because the second one doesn't make it through the cover. Okay, 6 damage. This guy dies. He collapses into the sand, and Amon like follows through with a swing, and an Eldritch Blast like flies past right where his head would have been. As he like looks back angrily at Boom Crash, you kind of like poop your last Eldritch Blast into the ground.
Nope it.
All right.
Yatta! I saw the puzzle!
You solved my mummy puzzle.
You my mummy.
Cool.
This arrow. Who shot this arrow? Anyway, so anything changed?
As the last mummy crumbles to dust, you guys hear a grinding of stone, and the other door in this chamber opens. Gonna clear out the turns to the initiative. Yay! Okay. So the door beyond opens to the east.
Oh, Mal, where's my meat stick thing?
Worry about your meat stick? I'll just toss it at his feet.
Thank you. I'm gonna look like I'm fishing as I'm tapping it along as I start entering.
Honey, where is my meat stick?
Yeah, fuck off.
It's in your pants. No one else did the joke. I had to. I have no self-control.
I was fishing for it.
About it.
I sling the javelin forward with the sack in front and start whacking the walls.
You
stuff
sling
like
your
that.
javelin with a sack on it forward, and it crunches onto the ground. As you look closer with your dark vision, you see hundreds of thousands of dead beetles all covering the ground.
I poke the beetles with my sack. Do they want to eat it?
Nope, they are dead.
Amon, do you want a healing potion?
Nah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
There's like a
Go ahead,
skull
please.
on you.
Let's say healthy.
Why can't I aim? I shoot the ground and somehow hit the ceiling. What is wrong with me?
I don't know.
How is anyone supposed to take over a crime syndicate with this sort of aim?
Shot down.
About that.
Someone else shoot it.
I'm gonna investigate these beetles and pick up a few.
Okay. You investigate the beetles. They do seem to be beetles.
Regular dead beetles.
Yep.
Try to set them on fire.
They look long dead. They don't seem to have any, like, flesh left in them. It's just, like, their carapace. Kind of like a cicada shell, almost. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put these in the bag of holding because I don't like bugs that much.
That much.
What? Zumosu doesn't like bugs?
Well, these kind of things might have eggs, and the last thing I want in my bag of holding full of beetles.
Eh.
Okay, I want to ask a particular question. Does it look like the shells get bigger as we move along, like something was shedding them?
Nope. It's just a whole bunch of beetles.
Alright, I'm gonna take out a torch. Let me get the thingy so I can see in color. Where is the thingy?
It should be under DM
I have a
Tools.
torch underneath me.
Misc.
I have Cinder Smite on so you can see.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, come along then, Mao, and I put out my torch.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Ugh. Tethys flies into the wall.
I would put out my torch if I can click it properly. Okay. Alright. So far, has my little meat thingy hit any traps?
As you're going along, you're smacking it against the ground. It's making, like, sickening crunching noises. The insects do seem to be getting a bit deeper, or at least it's, like, coming up to, like, halfway up your knees at this point.
Jesus Christ, I do not like that. Do not like that at all.
You're wading into a veritable sea of bugs.
How tall is the wall? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna get on the wall.
Okay, you get up onto the wall.
That's not fair.
Make a
Fuck you.
okay, very close. They do
It's gonna fail one of these days.
they do shudder, but they don't
I
do
throw
anything.
the bugs at him. I just keep throwing them at him.
Now stop it. That's gross.
That's not fair. You get to walk on a fucking wall. The rest of us have to walk through this shit.
Mao is a blight on our society.
Can I swim?
Not really.
Can I get a okay, I can't butterfly. Okay,
You can't Scrooge Mc.
You can
Fuck this.
you can make a beetle angel, but it doesn't propel you forward.
That's unfortunate.
I'll walk along this wall first.
Okay.
What do I see over here?
As you're walking along the wall, you see that there is a hallway with what appears to be a marking in.
Crash, do you want me to carry you?
Yes.
Alright, hop off.
Yes.
Like-
Wait, why did I all of a sudden teleport?
Oh, I moved you. I didn't know if you were moving.
I'm just gonna turn to Mao as I get to this corner. Mao, how deep is it there?
I don't know. How deep is it, DM?
It's still up to half your knees.
So, like, it's at my calves?
Yeah. I
Uh,
could have.
I
I
just,
could have
um,
just said calves. I guess I didn't. I don't know why I didn't.
Can I, like, dig in this little section that I'm in to see how deep it actually goes? I just want to dig down to see if there's actual ground.
You do dig down. You do eventually come across stone floor beneath all of these beetles. But there's so many of them, it's like hard to like clear out an express area.
Yeah, the sand keeps falling in except it's beetle carcasses.
I don't like this. Okay, what does door say?
It says, "Hello, I'm a door. Would you like to open me, Zumasu?" I'm just
There
kidding.
aren't any
It does
spaces
not say
on
that.
Okay.
This
I was about to
wall.
say that is one stupid fucking mimic.
Well,
I'd make
gee,
friends with
would
that
you like to
mimic.
open me up? Come on in. Opens mouth.
I
Get
want
out
you
of here,
inside
lift
me.
the elevator.
Enter my
door.
portal. So you look upon this thing. Make a history religion check.
Aye. Ah,
Nice. Okay. So you look at this creature. There is apparently a creature depicted here. It shows the same sort of creature that was on the front entrance to this place. You didn't get a good look at that one before you blasted a hole in it. But it seems to depict. You've read about one of the Yuan-Ti deities known as Murshok.
The shadow one? Like the one of End of Days or something?
bad one probably.
It is distinct and different from the one you identified back in Themerl,
Okay.
in Old Themerl. That one was Dendar.
Oh, right.
Mershok is the deity of patience, sibilance, and sleep.
Well, fuck.
Patience and what?
Sibilance,
Sibilance.
like hissing noises.
So it's like Ka from the Jungle Book.
Trust in me.
The Disney version of it, at least.
Yeah.
But it has a cobra head, humanoid torso, and snake tail for its legs.
I'd start making fun of the cobra head thing. Take a look at these Yuan-Ti. What with their weird cobra head thing?
There's also, much like the front door, there seems to be stuff written on it in a language you can't comprehend.
Granted, I don't know this language. I kind of walk over to the corner waiting through the beetles. Hey, Boom Crash, do you know how to read whatever this temple is?
Oh, Mao?
Over here with a weird cobra-headed
Mao,
god.
Mao.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm trying to talk over people. You were moving and I wasn't really noticing.
You always stop somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity save.
Should have taken the meat sack.
I am the meat sack.
She's not wrong.
Yikes.
Sack of human blood. Get over it. Do I succeed or no?
As you are walking along through the beetle mess, you just barely fail, and
Fuck.
your feet land not on floor this time, but an open pit, and you sink up to your head in the beetles and make contact with several spikes.
I just scream.
No!
That's what I'm screaming. Please help.
I reach up to grab her and try and help her out.
Hold on, I need to deal some damage to her first.
For my PCs who have.
I reach up to grab her corpse and drag her out.
Okay, that is, it is a dex save, so you do take half, so that's 14 piercing damage.
Not an attack though, right? Just a dex
No, it was
save?
just a dex save.
Okay. Can I any dodge?
Nope,
I didn't
it's
see
not an
it.
attack.
Yeah, right. Evasion's only for like dex saves.
Yeah, evasion is for dex saves, uncanny is for attacks. But you take 14 damage. As Zumasu, you head over to Mao, who is just a set of horns surrounded by beetles. You begin to pull Mao out of the pit, but you feel some resistance.
By the horns.
Uh-oh.
And you're pulling them out, and eventually you get them back onto quote-unquote safe ground. As the here, let me move you forward. Drag her into a safe area, and
I'm gonna try and use the wall to lift her up over the beetles.
I mean, yeah, you're able to lift her out, but her arm and leg were like caught on these like spikes that were at the bottom. But you managed to rip her off.
Okay, so I'm standing horizontal on the wall with Mao in my arms, and I just give her a little tap and give her 5 more lay on hands hit points. You okay there, Mao?
No, I want to stay here right now.
Okay, we can stay out of the beetles for a little bit. Crash?
No,
I
I
call
want to
over
stay
you,
in
I
the
point to the
beetle
wall.
soup.
No, well,
There's-
Simone
there's-
said that he's holding me, so I'm just like, I'm just gonna stay here right now.
I want to stay in the
Yeah.
beetle cereal.
Because we're standing on the wall out of the beetles,
Yeah.
and I'm holding her.
Yeah,
And I point to the wall and go, Crash, if you don't mind trying to figure out that wall.
Okay.
I can't read it.
So I guess I cast comprehend languages again.
Yeah, I guess it would have taken at least an hour to figure out the tile puzzle. So the previous one probably faded.
Yeah.
Because it would have been an hour in addition to you guys physically moving the tiles in real time.
Yeah.
That was more or less real-time puzzle anyway. So yeah, you once again open your mind to the unknown. You're doing this with a warlock slot or a...
I'm gonna do it with a wizard slot.
Okay, fair enough. You carefully draw out a little parcel filled with little notes upon it, and you are able to comprehend languages. As you approach this hallway, you can see that the glyphs on the wall are the same sort of glyphs that were on the front, same language. As they form into shapes, they do warn of Mershok, and do describe this deity in the same detail that Zumasu was able to overcome. And it speaks a prophecy where Mershok sleeps silently waiting until the day that their power will be at its zenith, and they will return and reclaim this world for the Yuan-Ti, and reclaim their former great empire before it was destroyed by the elves. It then warns, pay no attention to the traitor god.
Okay. I convey all of this to the party.
Do we
Their
remember
god sucks.
the first tomb, the traitor god? Was that something that was from the Shrine of Tomoe-chan?
I'm gonna say that once you guys hear this information, Amon and Zumasu, you guys are trained in religion. You can attempt a check.
I don't know anything.
But we were there.
Well,
It's not that. It's obviously not that
What
bad.
do I remember? Freaking
Yeah, I
poser,
never-
Yuan-Ti.
I never know anything about religion for some reason.
so
Why the
Zumasu,
fuck three?
Zumasu is fairly well learned about the Yuan-Ti. You've been like poring over Arn's files. You've been vaguely more interested now in your history of your species, like as of late. And you did do some reading. There is a third deity of the Yuan-Ti, known as Seth, with two S's at the front. S-S-E-T-H.
That's the one they're calling the traitor god?
That is
Or
the one that is commonly known as the traitor god. It's not quite known why, but that's what it's come up with. They used to claim that the elves were worshippers of this traitor god. At least when they were getting taken over.
We in some old ruins here. Anything about how to open that door? Now I'm gonna put you down now.
Thump. Oh, thanks.
It's more like a crunch.
Crunch, but it's like a pillow crunch.
I thought the ground was there, I'm sorry. I get you like half the way there, but then I forget that the beetles are covering up where
It's
the ground
fine. It's like
actually
a
is.
ball pit at McDonald's. They're probably just covered in some.
We have scarabs at home!
But just see if I can push this door open.
You start to try and push, but it is just solid wall.
I have to wait a day before I can just smash it open. I guess investigate. I did a pretty good investigation before.
You do have it trained, so...
I
Oh,
mean,
but
I'll
y-
look for anything.
But
to
you'd
try and open it
investigated it before, is that what you were saying? Oh, but I had you
Yeah.
make a religion check. I didn't actually ask for an investigation check.
again. Oh, okay.
I don't think. Well,
Well, that's what I got this
well,
time.
you got the same thing. Yeah, this seems to be just a solid wall, but something peculiar does strike your eye as strange. In spite of how I've drawn it here, the wall is a slightly lighter shade of color than the rest, and it doesn't seem to have obvious bricks upon it.
Punch it.
I was pushing it a second ago.
Punch
And it seems solid, yeah.
Now from her like beetle mattress. Punch it.
I punched one of the sides of it.
You punch one of the sides of it.
Nothing happened.
Nothing seems to happen, no.
It was kind of funny though.
I mean, this is a wall that obviously is different, but I can't find the seam or anything. Anyone else want to take a look?
Fine. I swim over from the beetle carcasses.
Unfortunately, all you do is make beetle angels. You must stand up to proceed.
I stand Fuck you, Chris. I'll stand up and walk over.
I suppose you could crawl, but your chin will be scraping the beetles.
So, maybe we should just try to figure a way across the pit.
I guess.
Good. Yeah, Mao, your investigation yields pretty much the same results that Zumasu had. You rolled lower than him.
Hmm.
Mon
I guess.
gestures towards the pit.
You could throw me.
But, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
What?
I thought somebody was talking as I was talking.
I said you could throw me.
Oh.
I'll throw you into the pit.
No. I was just in the pit. I don't want to be in the pit again.
Yeah, but you also shot him on.
This has been a 5-star day for Mal.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. There was a mummy, and I got scared.
I'm gonna just
Don't
walk over,
care.
pick up Mao again,
Don't
and cling to
care.
the wall. Come on now. I picked you up and I'm gonna climb on the wall again. These
Okay.
boots are fire.
I'm gonna have you make an athletics check in this case, because the boots just kind of stick your feet to the wall, and Mao is
Yeah.
kind of like pulling you awkwardly down. More
Yeah.
like to your left.
So I have to do like a sort of ab curl crunch to make sure I keep my balance.
Yeah.
What's your carrying capacity?
I have
Let's
the
not
back
get
of all
out
the
into it.
good
Just
for
make an
me.
athletics check.
It's
Yeah.
fine. Mal only weighs like 130 pounds.
Okay, you're able
Actually,
to
that'd
carry
be
Mao.
fine.
She's a tall, gangly kind of lass.
Yeah. Even through the awkwardness, you're able to carry Mao across the pit.
Here you go, Miss. Have your beetles.
Mao grabs the beetles and pushes them towards her face.
Why?
I don't know. I just assumed. He said, "Here's your beetles," and you jumped off and went, "Ee." Just tell me if I'm doing something wrong, and I don't mean to narrate your characters.
No, it's just really funny. I think she's just gonna go investigate the nearby area, possibly try and set up something for Amon to be able to cross. Wait, can't you teleport?
It's
You
only
might not
once a
have the
day.
courage.
I already did.
Oh. Alright, well give me a second before I figure this out. Because you might not want to come this way. This might be a bad way.
I have rope. You want me to do anything with rope? I yelled to Amon.
Mao, you investigate the doorway.
No, that wouldn't be necessary. I have a question. If I sit down on this pile, do I start sinking?
No. You just feel a
Okay.
crunch.
Okay,
It's
then.
like sitting down on like wood chips. They kind
Yeah.
of shift underneath your weight, but they probably don't actually make you sink.
All right, then I'm just gonna sit.
Okay, you sit. Now you start investigating. This wall seems similar to the other one in that it seems a different shade than the rest. There's no obvious seams of bricks, although there is a different illustration on this wall and different runes. This one has a serpentine head. It doesn't seem to have a cobra hood, but it does have wings and humanoid feet as opposed to a serpentine tail.
So more angelic is what you're saying?
Kind of. It looks like a snake angel, and it's wielding a spear.
Wielding a spear.
What'd that door say, Mao?
It says nothing besides snake angel with spear.
What the hell kind of god is that?
Snake angel.
Wait, boom crash. I stick myself to the wall. Boom crash. I can throw you over if I stand in the middle.
Okay.
Or I can carry you over. Which one would you rather?
Wait. Was there anything that we missed from the other room? The one with the puzzle in it? Maybe there was like a dichotomy of like the different snake gods that they're fighting in entangled or something? I don't know.
I just want Boom Crash to read the thing before she could
Yeah.
stop being able to read things.
Fine.
Make an athletics check as you act as the grappling hook.
No.
You yeet Boom Crash across the pit. She lands in the crunchy beetles on the other side. And Boom Crash, you're able to make it to where Mao is and read.
I'm gonna call to the NPCs.
Crunch,
to go
crunch,
investigate.
crunch, crunch.
It's like walking
Boom
on
Crash
a
is
crunch.
mimicking the crunching noise perfectly as she walks. You head up to this wall, and this one, much like the last one, has strange language runes upon it. This one describes the exaltations of the god Seth, and it speaks of Seth being a harbinger of light, where Mershok has failed. Seth will take them, take the Yuan-Ti to new heights. Mershok no longer answers your prayers. Only Seth can guide the Yuan-Ti back to greatness and drive the elves from our land.
Huh.
And then it says, "Do not trust the traitor god."
Okay. I convey this to the party.
Wait, so they're calling you both to each other traitors?
Those sound like shit.
I mean, if I was a Yuan-Ti, I'd trust the more snakish one. Well, would I trust the Cobra hooded one?
You
I don't
are
know.
a Yuan-Ti.
I know, but I mean one of those kind of Yuan-Tis. I don't think these are the same ones that I came from.
What do you mean one of those Yuan-Tis?
That work.
I yelled to Tethys and Pran. Can you guys investigate the other door?
Gosh, I kind of forgot we were here. Yeah, same.
If you guys have any good trap sense or something, we couldn't figure out if there was anything to those doors. Well, we got the ones on this side, so you don't have to cross over yet.
Sure. Pran investigates.
I also tell them what we know about the doors as a basic.
Yeah, beats me. I don't see any way through this thing. It's solid as a wall.
Hopefully he has
Meanwhile-
high enough investigation.
Meanwhile, Tethys, actually, they can do something here. Neat. He makes an Arcana check, and he's going to use his Fevered Certainty of Kaifon, which guides him and gives him a +5 bonus to this skill check.
Nice.
Well, it's a 15. But it's not a 10, so that's good. Tethys strokes his hand over the runes, and you see his eye start to glow. His third eye, sorry, in the center of his forehead, start to glow. He doesn't actually have it. It's metaphysical. Blah, blah, blah.
I got it.
The runes start to glow, and he takes on an otherworldly voice for a split second and says, "This wall has been enchanted with magic."
So,
Oh,
disenchant the magic, then.
no shit.
So, do you need me to dispel? Is that what I'm hearing?
Sounds like it.
Perhaps I just know this. I do not know how to detect magic, surprisingly. Wow, that's weird. Didn't take that spell as a warlock. Suppose I'm just dumb.
I have a spell that dispels magic actually prepared. Which door should I use it on?
I'm not sure. Does the other one have magic?
Boom Crash, check and see if that door has magic.
Oh, fine.
I mean,
Can I do a knowledge arcana?
You can. You can also cast Detect Magic as a ritual spell and not expend any
I
spell
will
slots.
cast detect magic as a ritual spell.
Do I
Because...
have to roll again to make sure I'm still stuck to the wall?
You've been there for a while. You're just kind of hanging out, yelling back and forth between people. Okay, you're fine. Boom Crash, you detect magic. You detect a faint aura of necromancy magic coming from most of the wall.
Okay. Not unexpected.
So touch it.
So which wall should we disenchant? Because I could do that so you can save your spells.
I mean, I don't know. What do we want to do?
I don't like the angel thing.
I don't want the angel thing.
The angel thing's weird.
I thought you were supposed to fucking like angels. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, but angel snakes is weird.
How you're so judgy.
It's not like the other snake we saw before. Remember the one with the colorful feathers? That was cool.
You're supposed to be like an advocate for snake people. What's wrong with you?
I just don't like snake angel things.
Alright. So I guess we'll just mess with this one and dispel this one. See what's beyond it. Maybe we can get out of this stupid hole of beetle carcasses. I'm gonna start digging in the beetle
Okay.
carcasses.
I
to
should
find
say
things.
I know that there's magic on the other wall, but I don't know what kind or anything about it. I wasn't actually able to detect the magic.
Which side of the pit do we want to be on, guys? Because we probably should all be together just so we don't split us in case something pops out. Do you want us to come to your side? I yelled at Boom Crash and Mao.
Is he
I'm
here?
sorry, the wine is hitting me. I'm not going to make it a good decision.
Join
okay,
me.
we'll go to this side. We'll go to the angel side. So you guys, I can help you cross over if you just want to hop, or unless you have another way to get across.
I can jump. Fuck you.
Yeah, I could probably make it across.
Help me hop because I like being helped.
Okay.
Oh wait, you guys are going to the winged serpent?
This is the winged serpent on this side.
I thought we were going to where you guys were.
No.
Oh.
We're helping you.
Yeah, when Zumalsa said you guys, I think he was talking to Pran and Tethys.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Tethys, Prince of Persia's up the wall, and jumps onto the other side.
Show off.
Tethys kind of says, "I would like a lift."
Alright. So, do I help him with an acrobatics check, or should I just do a straight athletics?
It's an athletics if you're just lifting him and dragging him and throwing him and everything.
Uh-oh.
He is a lot heavier than Boom Crash and Mao, and immediately falls. He's gonna make a dex save.
Laughing.
Oh no. Even with your bonus, he's gonna take some damage.
I didn't mean to do this.
He takes 22 piercing damage. Help, please.
Can I lift him out?
What?
Make an athletics check.
Fucking A.
Yeet?
You're able to slowly get him out of the pit and guide him towards the other side where he climbs out onto the beetle shore. I'm beginning to regret coming to this blasted temple.
Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Amon, you want me to just help you, but you make the jump?
I'll just try to make the jump. It's I have enough strength for a 10 feet jump anyway.
Bran yells, "Do a flip!"
No. No. And I'll just jump.
Okay, make an athletics check. The beetles hamper your movement a tad.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Oh shit, that's not it. Sorry.
Wait, can we just like push all the beetles into the pit so that way they're just completely covered in?
Well,
The pit is already kind of covered with beetles.
that's
Shit,
how it was hiding before.
Well, throw more in there so that way it becomes a level layer of just beetles and we don't have to hit the pit.
Okay, Amon, make a
I gotta-
dexterity saving throw. You have Zumasu's bonus. Because he's just so damn inspiring that
Standing sideways on that wall.
+4, that is not going to be enough. Ayy.
How much damage?
Fuck.
Not enough to pop the death ward. You take 22.
Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna walk.
I yeet
walk
you
through.
over.
You
I yeet you over.
you climb out of the pit next to Bran. See,
But I got
flipping
a
actually
27.
would have probably given you more momentum. Sorry, and just like walk past him.
It's fine.
All right, it looks like everybody's here.
I'm gonna go dispel magic the door.
Okay.
Hopefully
Sumasu,
this doesn't break it.
Hopefully there's not like a pile of beetles that are just gonna swarm out and eat us.
I know, wouldn't that be awful?
you head up to the
Yeah.
door, and you're not on a tile. That was weird.
I was on the wall.
Oh, I see. So you head over to the wall, and you begin chanting a prayer to Hieronius, telling him to oust the foul necromantic energies from this door, and it starts to glow. And Zumasu, I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it? Oh, God damn it. It's magical, right?
This is a magical effect.
Yeah. I need my whatever help I can get sometimes. I'm glad I had that help.
Okay. You manage to succeed, but you feel a searing pain as you try to invoke this spell. You're having trouble connecting to Hieronius as the spell struggles against this necromantic energy. Finally, in a flash, the spell dissipates, but a large serpentine creature with wings bursts through the opposite wall, and it is glowing and spectral, and it attacks. Let's continue this next time.
Yeah. Wow,
boy.
that's late.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
We
that's-
we went a little late. I was kind of waiting for something to happen, depending on which door you guys went to. And yeah, this coatl sort of figure just streams through and goes, "You have chosen poorly."
This is the thing with the human feet.
This one doesn't have human feet. This one is very
The
coatl
winged
looking,
one.
but it does
Okay.
have wings. Okay, but
Because-
let's come back to this next time.
Because of the Seth, all I can think is freaking Zeth Sintak. It's like, hey people, Seth here.
From you talk about MTGO?
Oh, you-
No. There's a YouTuber named Seth Sintak who reviews like obscure games,
Oh, okay.
and his thing is like, he has like this picture of this like Ugandan like African soldier as his avatar. And he goes like, hey people, Seth here. Today we want to talk about, and then insert obscure old ass game.
Hello, I'm Seth, otherwise known as Saffron Olive. So, everyone, thank you all that came out to watch. Remember, we are skipping a week, so Wednesday, Sunday, we will not have D&D, but the following Wednesday of the next full week, we will have our Undermountain campaign from 7 to 10 Eastern Time, and then that Sunday we will have this, and we will find the thrilling conclusion of this this snaky temple. That's from 9 p.m. to midnight, or a little beyond, like we did just now. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good one, everyone.
Cheers. Be
Take
well.
care.
Adios.